And now we're live.
Ooh.
Born again. Now we're off. Our journey begins like any other journey.
Don't forget to stream on here.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Don't forget to bring a towel too.
And there we go.
Bow, bow, bow.
When we last left our heroes, they were stealing everything. And I mean everything.
And we're gonna do that again. This time
pretty sure that
by
guy stole a
stealing all the
baby.
clothes off someone's back.
I think Funny already did that by stealing the nun's clothing.
Huh?
Alright.
I believe you just have to be at that point if you steal someone's clothes off their back. I mean, I guess that's Skyrim levels of logic.
True.
At that point, you deserve to get robbed. If it's like, okay, your pocket's fine. Somehow you got your whole entire clothes taken. Yeah, no.
Well, maybe you're not conscious.
Fair. But I meant like in a sense where it's like, again, if it is Skyrim logic, they're fully awake, they're fully in the zone, the auto zone, and then it's like, ah, yes, lovely weather we're having.
Well, Khajiit fingers are very nimble.
Giggity.
And sticky.
Indeed.
And they really like skooma.
Let's see, that's level 45. We
Speak-
ain't there yet.
Speaking of Bethesda, I guess an update on that whole, what was it, the DLSL thing? My brother told me, like, one of the days after, where it's like, Todd Howard came out and said some of the lines of, like, oh man, this looks great. I'm like, Todd, I don't think we're on the same page here.
I don't think Todd
I guess
thinks.
to be fair, I mean, to be fair, I guess when they're showing promotional stuff, Starfield was in that promotional stuff, even that shit looked ass.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is that it made everything look the exact same, so it's like, well, why should I buy any of your games if they all look the same?
Yeah.
Oh
But
no,
on better
it's-
news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That Sora AI thing was burning right now, so that's good.
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
the
been
better
hilarious.
side of AI.
love-
Fucking Disney just lost $55 billion on that shit. Good riddance.
Wait, 55? I thought they only signed it
they've
for
been-
1 billion, not 55.
No, apparently no. I think it was higher. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be numbers wrong, but still, fuck them. You decide to put all that money, you
Holy
lose all that money.
Shit.
So there's a chance that the AI bubble's slightly popping a bit, just a bit.
Maybe a bit.
You know, so there might be some hope. It's kind of funny too, because that was one of like the original like fucking AI things too. Hey, the world is healing, just a little slowly.
Little,
You have a lot of good
very
you have a lot of
slowly.
good options right now.
Hey, let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
If you ask me, and this is just my own preference, I'd say.
Ag me up.
No.
Level
fuck you.
34.
Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot. He said it.
I'd say go for Oswald or.
That's 45.
God damn! Why the fuck are those guys so damn expensive?
I don't know. Old Man
Possibly.
Yowie is really hard to deal with.
Oh,
That is true.
oh, I was right. It was well, maybe no,
Oh, he's only 36. And, yeah.
In
Agni's
price or
35.
age? Both.
Oh, wait, no, we have to do some grinding because this battle was bullshit. As is all the fucking... Ugh, this game has so much bullshit in it.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta grind for that man Yowie.
Bump and grind, bum, bum, bum.
I've been working on the railroad. Dun, 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 dun.
Do you know the history of that song?
That's about polio.
It technically was a slave song.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Well, man,
Just
they had
to-
some bars. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not saying they didn't have bars, but damn. Damn.
I don't
When I
know.
found
It's
that, I
kind of
was
like the
like,
same thing when like
oh.
going back to Disney. It's like going back. What was the one movie? You know that movie that was very. I forget the name of it, but it was
Well,
very you know for that time.
there's a way. There's a way you can decide on what you want to do. Like
I'm
use a
listening.
picker wheel, put everyone's name on it, and let your heart be your guiding key.
I'm just trying to find any level
It-
35 areas so that I can grind.
Also, it was like it was the Slave movie, but it was a musical from Disney.
You mean John Henry?
I think you're thinking of Songs of the South.
Yeah, Songs of the South.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like, as I've learned in many ways, a little bit about my past, you can become ironically racist. That's something I had to overcome.
Well, yeah.
I used to make
mean-
terrible jokes, and then I actually became a terrible person. So I learned the hard way. You can fuck up your own brain by joking about it too much.
Then you end up marrying.
But if
a
unless it's
monkey
funny, you know, like everyone's on a mutual understanding. I mean,
Well, that's the thing is, we think we're on an understanding, but we don't actually know. That's why I'm always careful about it.
I don't know. I've offended people but not even trying sometimes. You know, where it's like, yeah, like what teeters on the line of racist and just ironic. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing is like, there is ironic stuff, but oftentimes people hide their actual selves behind that irony. Okay, level 31, so we can grind there.
Grind on it.
But yeah, trust me, it is more than a little ironic that I ended up finding out I'm gay, or at least bi.
It's like I'm homosexual. Looks himself in the mirror.
Oh,
Oh, I like men. But isn't
Dear
that kind of
God.
poetic though?
everybody is lower level.
You know what I
Alright.
mean? It's,
Yeah,
It sounds like a sounds like
It's
fan
like that
fiction
one-
almost.
It's like that one scene with The Simpsons where Bart's going through the whole town naked, and then like Ralph sees him, and it's like, hey, and like, yeah, Ralph just says like, I like boys now. That was a
Yeah, I like me.
fuck. That's the basic life story for him.
Hmm. I like men.
Oh god damn it!
and now the grinding begins. Oh, I hate it.
Ready?
And it's nighttime too.
Would clankers be unironic racism?
That's one of the funny parts is like, it kind of falls into an interesting trap where you are being ironically racist to something, but one of the funny parts is that I have seen situations where it starts with somebody, haha, I don't like robots, don't like clankers, and it can be kind of funny, and then very quickly someone be like, and I don't like blank either, and you're just like, oh, it's turned, it's turned.
There's another ironical end where like, you know, like mutants from like Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Well, a good example, sadly, I saw at work. There was a guy that originally didn't like Mexicans, but now he's trying to commiserate with the Mexicans against the Indians. So I'm just watching all of this being like, wow, I'm watching this guy change
Started a
sides.
revolution?
I'm watching, literally, it's like, change teams, I guess. At the same time, like, that didn't make the guy any better. He just hated a different group of people.
Wait,
Oh, no, I
which
had-
Indians?
From
Indigenous
India.
Or...
From India.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, the natives, you know, the ones that took over America and then got it taken away.
What to do? What to do?
I don't know, I've had
But, yeah.
Mexican food, they're really nice people, you know? It's like, you know what, they're not so bad. It's kind of somewhat irony.
Axe attack.
I
think
don't
there's
hate
just-
Mexicans. I eat Taco Bell.
Okay,
There are
well,
people that think like that. There are people that think like that.
yes, sadly. Mixing food is fire, though.
It's terrible.
You're terrible.
I can't stop eating it.
I hate Mexican food restaurants because they just get. This is my biggest beef with Mexican food. One, they put fucking hot, spicy stuff on everything. It's like, Jesus Christ, stop trying to kill your teeth.
It's like, yeah, you better take it. Well, I mean, isn't that just any foreign food where it's like, that's like, you go to America, their term of like hot stuff is kind of lucid and some things.
No, Mexican food is like ridiculously bad about.
Well,
like,
no, no, I'm
in
like,
the
I'm like
restaurants.
comparing. No, I was gonna say I'm
Well-
comparing where it's like Americans' version of hot, like anything where it's like it's nothing. You actually go to a place that has hot stuff. Oh no, it's gonna.
Oh yeah,
kick you
no,
in the
Americans are
balls.
little bitches about that. That's for sure.
Well, that's one
Yeah.
of the things. Is
But-
like here in Guadalajara, there's actually not as many spicy foods. So one, that I think is a thing that is partially played up by the restaurants, and two, it's from northern Mexico mostly.
Also, Gail,
Yeah,
I
it's
was gonna
true.
say that too. Can't deal with
No, no.
spice. Sounds like a skill issue.
Northern Mexico is pretty terrible for most shit, but yeah, it's because it honestly it just it takes all the flavor from the food and it just makes it untenable.
Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of the same way where it's like, I don't like when stuff takes away, like when one thing overtakes the other thing, you know, like nothing gets the shine, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
you
it's
do
good when
know
everything can blend together.
you do know one of the major reasons you add spice to food, right? Safety.
Mm.
So, if you eat spicy food, you're less likely to deal with parasites. Spicy food and fried food tend to actually start in areas that have parasite issues. So, northern Mexico and southern Mexico both have very spicy food due to a parasite problem. Meanwhile,
I know.
in the central bar of Mexico, there's a wider variety of food flavors because they have more sources of food or don't have as much of an issue. That's one of the reasons why New
I guess
Orleans has everything fucking fried, because it had a huge parasite problem when they started.
Well, let's not even get into the topic of like all the other cultures mixed in with Mexican, but I guess that's any country and place.
Another
Oh,
big
yeah.
problem I got with Mexican restaurants, at least here in America, the portions are bullshit.
Yeah, that's
It's
just the
It's like they give you like this giant ass plate, but it's like a third of it's fucking vegetables, not even well done vegetables, just like a little fucking lettuce with red cabbage and fucking shit ton of sauce on top of it. A third of
I
it
don't
is
know, I-
beans. A
I
third
don't
of it is beans, and then like the third of it, the last third of it is rice with like 6 pieces of chicken on top of it, like small piece of chicken.
Well,
know,
meat
Mexicans
is
are
expensive.
My turn.
Mexicans are magicians. I don't care how big the portion size. Somehow that shit still makes me stuff, and I'm barely through it.
But a lot of it, yeah, because meat is really expensive. Whereas, like, many of the ingredients that you're describing are perfect for making it a bigger meal.
I get it's expensive, but if I'm paying $30+, I expect to have more than just 3 pieces of fucking shrimp on my
There's
plate.
your mistake right there. You're paying $30 for food.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
my fucking 'cause
Yeah,
my
you might
idiot
as well
brother-
go in there with the sign that says "sucker."
Yeah, because my idiot brother, for some reason, he loves getting the fucking most expensive restaurants. I remember one restaurant he dragged us to. Basically the damn place. It was an Italian restaurant.
Mhm.
It's like $20 for a little like what's it called, like the little small pizzas?
Individual pan pizzas.
No,
Personal
the
pizzas.
small ones.
Personal pizzas?
Like what for mice?
No, yeah, the small ones, the one that you could probably fit in the palm of your hand.
Hmm.
I think
Interesting.
of the actual proper name for those.
I didn't know they had a
Little
name. I
deep
just thought of them.
dishes?
I've always heard of them as personal pizzas.
My
No,
turn.
personals are like around 11, they're like 10 or so inches across. These are like maybe 6 inches across. They make them all the time on Hell's
Interesting.
Kitchen.
But
I've never seen that.
also another little thing I was going to point out there, it's like, I don't know, I can't tell the difference from not expensive normal places, because even the places around here, like I have like this local Mexican restaurant up the road from my house that's been around since I kid, probably longer, and yeah, they've had to raise their prices over the years.
Yeah.
So I can't tell the difference from, yeah, again, from regular and non-expensive, because it all seems the same.
I guess that's
Well,
the
I say
thing.
that,
Is like,
well, I say that you go to expensive places, some places where it's like, oh yeah, here's a really nice steak, that'll be $1,000.
yeah, that's like. I remember recently I heard there's a place that's near New York where super rich people go, and they have, I kid you not, $200 chicken wings.
Like, I
Imagine
don't care.
40 wings, 40. Okay, $20, understandable. $30, bit much. It is over $200 because it's a bunch of millionaires. So they're just like, that sounds like a price. The fact that a lot of them, they're like, how much is a bread? And they're like, $20?
Oh, we don't eat bread, peasants. Also, see, I don't care how good the food is at that point. I don't care if it gives me like a food wars, I'm about to nut in my pants kind of feel. Fuck that price. I don't care how good it is at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's that good, that it's causes the
Like,
then
like I can
that
get a
might be
better
worth
food
it.
cooked by any foreign mom, you know?
That, if food made you nut, how much would that food be worth?
$50 at least.
Probably.
Priceless, you know? Especially if someone cooked it and I didn't have to pay for it.
Well, that does imply, though, that, like, as long as the food... This is an interesting...
Okay, maybe I guess a better
question.
comparison, maybe like a Ratatouille moment, you know?
No,
More
but
PG version.
I don't know, but as I was saying, my brother, he picks the worst. He picks the bougiest places. Like the pasta place he picked. I ordered
Sounds like you need a new-
I ordered the mushroom ravioli. It was like $25.
What
But
the
I figured,
fuck?
okay, yeah, I know. But I figured, okay, it's ravioli. It's probably decent at least. Nope, it was fucking 5 fucking pieces of goddamn ravioli, average size ravioli too.
I'm
Sounds like you need a new
from...
brother.
I'm from near Silicon Valley. I've not seen prices that high unless it's a sit-down place I don't go to. What the fuck is your brother finding?
See,
He looks
see,
at
those are the kind of
bougiest-
places where they know they're scamming you.
He goes for fucking Yelp review places.
Oh, God.
So he
I'm
has
so
no sense
sorry.
of direction. He
No,
has
he
no
does
like,
not.
oh, like,
I've told him to his face that I do not like him choosing the place we're gonna eat because he picks the only place he has ever picked where it's expensive as fuck but worth it was the fucking crab bucket place.
Well now.
It is
oh,
crap.
where it's like, you know what,
That
they
is
actually put their
usually
money where
expensive.
their mouth is.
Yes. That's like the one place he's picked that was actually good.
There was one place like kind of like that where people said like the price, yeah, but it was like you want food. I remember.
My journey will not end here.
Agnia is now level 36.
Why are you leveling up Agni? I thought you were gonna.
The next mission
She's the
is
goat.
Agnia.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Well,
like
already
another
heard.
shot.
We're just trying to get some other people up. And Throne is now level 36. Agnia's 36
Pretty sure there's a
in Castia.
there's a pill for that.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest trying to level up the quests you haven't done so far, like the people that are still like in the lower chapters, but that's just me. You do you, man.
The lowest level is Agnia.
No, I mean like the chapter level.
No,
Also,
like- So
No, I mean like swap out Drone or Casti for like one of the other ones.
oh, you mean with whoever's the lowest right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, just so like that way you don't have to spend like another stream like pure level grinding for them.
grind for them yowies.
All right.
Let's see. Oh,
We're gonna then replace Agnia because she got to 36. The problem is the rest of the team, right?
Yeah, pretty much. She's at that bitch is at a good level, and I don't know how the fuck you did it or why, but
that's a
she is-
bitch.
she is your fucking. She is
Golden
your.
goose.
Yes.
Like the sweetest person who doesn't know how to stop talking about dancing can just fuck a person's day.
She's even out damaging the guy who's actually level 44 right now.
Yes.
That's how broken as fuck she is.
But I guess on the side of gaming news from games I saw, apparently I saw there's a new Serious Sam game, but it's co-op. If you know what Serious Sam is.
Yes, I
do
do.
not.
That'll be interesting. It's so take Boomer Shooter, and then take it
Yeah.
to the point of it becomes a wave defense Boomer Shooter.
Yeah, I'm just like, that sounds amazing. What? And apparently it's like all the characters are like different like generations of Serious Sams, like from the Serious Sam multiverse or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing is, it does not take itself seriously
And
at
that's why I
all.
love games like that. I want more games like that. I miss games where like we don't have to think about it too much, you know. Like it's just a gamer ass game. There doesn't have to be anything amazingly amazing about it, you know. Just it's a game, you know. You know, but I like both. You know, I like my games that are like very serious. You have a really serious tone. You know, there's a story here. But again, in this case, it's of Serious Sam. You don't have to think about it. Just play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but unfortunately, we can't have anything fun anymore.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. People just take everything too serious. Everything has to be a blockbuster. It's like, I don't know. I kind of like my B-rated games. You know, I like my low-key games.
Daddy got a bitch complain about something.
Yeah,
and just
it's like, oh my gosh, there was 5% less grass textures. Ooh, ooh.
I was so mad because like I was hyped as fuck for a new Castlevania game, but then the fuckers were going, "Oh, she's so manly, she's so." It's like, bro, she's a fucking skinny ass bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like the people who are normally the people who shit about like graphics and shit like that, I mock the hell out of them. But this time they had more fucking reason to be mad than the whiners. Because it's super colorful. It's super like neon.
I think that's one of the things.
Super neon.
Right now, there isn't one. Companies are cowards. So like,
No.
companies are trying to make maximum profit by pleasing everyone. And here's the fun part: you can't do that. You should look at an audience, pick one, and make a game for that audience within your budget. But companies don't know how to
Impossible.
do that. Yeah. So we've had
They just choose not to.
in the past month, we've had 3 examples that show like if you make a good game, they will fire you. They're firing people from Battlefield 6, even though it's the most successful EA's ever been, because it was like it only made 20 million people. We wanted it to have 100 million, which is more than any we've ever done.
Oh, so
And then-
and on a topic that, because I know we talked about that, the Fortnite's doing the same thing right now too.
Yeah, that was the second one I was going to bring up. Fortnite,
Yeah.
doing worse. And they pissed off people.
Yeah, no.
Me and Gabe stopped playing after they were like, we're going to put in Harry Potter. And I'm like, you can do that. I'm just going to take a break for a year. And now they're like, we increased our prices and now we don't make as much money.
Even though I never had a problem, because again, well, if you couldn't tell, but Epic is somehow worth more than shit Harry Potter combined, which is crazy to think about that. Jesus. Actually, I guess that goes into the other topic where it's like, it goes into the thing where it's like, man, for a company that's worth $55 billion, you can't pay your employees.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That
you
would
have
be
less
illegal.
like reason not to like fire people.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I'm getting sick of hearing well, it's nice to hear, but I'm getting sick of hearing the the former president of Nintendo Iwata's quote, where it's like where everyone keeps quoting it, where it's like, oh yeah, guys, if you like take the hit and pay your employees and like everything, and the morality's good, oh, everything's right. I think people lost that message in the message board or something.
I didn't talk
This
Howard.
camera.
Yeah. He
I don't know if
actually
he
is a
had
little bit
anything
to
to
it.
do with it.
Thanks, Obama.
I don't know if Todd Howard actually had anything to do with it, but I feel him anyway because fuck him and his fucking smirky face.
No, he kind of did. He turned games into a spectacle. And games are a lot of fun, but remember Oblivion? Remember Horse Armor?
I was gonna say they are the original culprits of horse armor, even though horse armor is kind of tame nowadays.
Still was the start of this nonsense.
Yeah. But then people one up themselves. They just somehow they thought like worse, or didn't we bring that up like with the Fortnite thing where it's like they showed people like, hey, wait, you're telling me we can make battle passes and charge ridiculous prices and just be shitty about it? Fucking Jim, write that down. Like, I like Fortnite for the gaming, but I do have to agree, Fortnite did kind of ruin a lot of things in that regard.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the
especially
thing,
Call of Duty, like Exhibit A, Call of Duty. Call of Duty was like, you know what? Fuck our standards. Nicki Minaj, am I right?
But that's the other important part. It's not just that they're letting standards slip. It is the fact that, do you know how much it cost to make the last Call of Duty game? The one before the current
Too much.
one? $700 million. How do you make that back ever?
And yeah, the fucking again another thing that pissed me off. Fucking Battlefield 6 was the most outsold Call of Duty that year. It was the best selling game of last year, but apparently that's not good enough. I stop. I'm gonna make myself mad.
No, it's okay to be mad. They fucked up, and it's affecting all of our lives. So fuck them.
I mean, to fair, EA had unrealistic standards where they said like, oh no, we need 100 million players every other day or some shit. So I mean, EA was still being shitty no matter what, but still.
Yeah. EA and Ubisoft are the worst about this because Ubisoft, I'm so mad at them because they cancel everything they make that is good, just because it didn't reach like their.
Or they just ruin stuff, you know, like Anthem. Like Anthem had fucking it had a fucking like so many cool ideas. It's just those ideas were not realized.
Did you know there's actually an entire documentary made by one of the people that was like a high producer at Anthem about what went wrong? That came out last month.
I hope it's short. It's just EA. Anyway, thank you for coming from my TED Talk.
It's more than 2 hours, but that it can mostly boil down to EA fucking everybody.
Yeah, no, that's all they need to hear. Just EA. That's it. So you don't have to explain it, you know. Or it's gonna be like those videos where you ever seen those videos where it's like people mocking people's videos where they take too long to explain something and they explain it in like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I have not.
No, there's parody videos like that where it's
That
like, okay,
is
if
great.
you have the attention span of a fucking fish, then here you go. And again, these big companies are wondering why. They wonder why indie is the way to go because the indie they still care until they ruin it too. But you know that's in the past. That's in the future.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, it's not that indies can't mess up. It is the fact that if an indie messes up, they know they have Yeah, they will go bankrupt. They have to care.
Right. Yeah.
Well, like if they fuck up, then they won't completely go bankrupt off it because they didn't spend like $200 billion on a fucking game.
I just remember another thing brother told me. It was a smaller scale. It was like Sony was firing like a company that only had like 50 people, but apparently those people were like for 6 years helping out with like Call of Duty Zombies and stuff like that.
Yeah, they just did
on
that.
On the smaller scale, still shitty though.
Mm-hmm.
Like just people getting fired in general, where it's like it's not a good like promotion to work in the big higher gaming companies because like I said, you make a great game, you're fired. You make a shitty game, you're fired. Oh, you sold the best game ever, fired.
Yeah.
They fired a US team that, for Marvel Rivals despite that game doing fucking amazing numbers.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. No, like I said, the Marvel Rivals devs, they actually give a shit. I mean, then well, we don't talk about NetEase because NetEase
NetEase is insane.
Yeah, NetEase.
You know. But like I said, but the Marvel Rivals devs, oh, they actually care, you know, which is kind of sad because they care and like their fandom's kind of shitty, but you know, whatever.
It's a hero shooter. Hero shooter mixed with a comic book. The fandom was gonna be shitty no matter what.
A little staticky there, Thief.
Oh, it's a hero shooter and a fucking comic book franchise. The fandom was gonna be shitty no matter what.
No.
But at least most of it's been tempered by them just being more horny than shitty.
I'd rather take horny than being shitty. Also, we were having this.
Sorry, I do appreciate that the Rivals is given equal opportunity horny because the ESC
I appreciate that
for the champion for the new heroes, damn fucking fire.
As a bi
Yeah, no,
man,
like I said,
I'm
men
happy.
and women, they just, like they don't care. You just like, hey, you want hot men and hot women? Well, here you go. But we're having this discussion because we're talking about like, well, another game that's worse than Marvel Rivals and still is Dead by Daylight when it comes to their fans. They are some of the most unfun people. Like we were talking about how like again, people play it because people play it. It's like, man, I love this game, but man, I gotta stop myself because I will get mad type shit. But like, I guess for Chad to give it an explanation of how horrible Dead by Daylight people is. It's like, oh, you're playing the game, you're using abilities that are in the game, you're shitty, and they just message you a horrible like message or something shit like that.
Yeah, there's
you
been
know?
some toxicity problems there. A lot of people I know
Yeah,
that
I'm
play
just
it are really sweet people, but the toxicity in that community has been noted.
That's what I said. He was trying to sell us on the custom game thing. It's like, we don't play the other part of it, just play custom games. But like, even then, that's not really selling me. That's pretty bad. Where I shouldn't play the other percent of the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And plus, not to mention, it's better to play killers, and survivors are not really that fun.
Yeah, because it's honestly not even that much fun playing a killer either because most of the survivors are pre-mades in a fucking Discord call.
Yeah. Like I said, I like watching people play Dead by Daylight, but it's one of those games I don't really care to play it.
I like the idea they get for the new killers, honestly.
Yeah, that I do like. That's cool. It's really cool.
I was a little bit disappointed that with the new killer, or that they Because like you know how everyone has been expecting them to make like a Megan type of skin for Megan type of killer, like a robot girl.
Right.
Yeah, they just fucking made it. They just made it a skin for the trickster, and I'm not happy with that.
No, that was the weird other thing I thought was weird, where it's like they'll have skins for characters, but instead of making it like its own character, they'll just be a skin for someone else. Like for instance, they have Resident Evil skins or Leon, anything like that. But instead of making a character for someone, they put Chris Redfield as just a legendary skin for Leon, which is so weird.
That I can see because go on.
I think they're doing that because, like a lot of companies, they're very brand pilled right now.
Yeah, but I'll give them credit. At least they are still making original characters with like again, other franchises. Unlike Magic over there, where they don't, they're just all crossovers.
To be fair, Magic knows what it's doing because I spent way too fucking much money on the.
Dude, don't get me
Final
started. Like my
Fantasy
brother
packs.
is like again obsessed with cards and stuff like that, and Pokemon and shit like that. Well, I'm tiny bit, but not to his extent. What was I say? Oh, well, actually, another funny thing we caught up with D&D, Dead by Daylight is, one, they do a poll. It's like, okay, what do you guys want to be the next hero, or like villain, or like characters to be in this game? The most voted thing was Scooby-Doo.
I can see that.
I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'd be down for that. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know who would be the killer at that point, but it would be funny. Also, apparently,
Make Scrappy do the killer. Make him size accurate.
Yes.
Horizon. I made that joke.
Good.
From the movie. I was like, make it the Scrappy Doo from the movie. I would fucking love that.
Oh my god. Make the brand new Velma as one of the possible victims.
Oh my god,
Versus
yes.
the new Scrappy Doo.
No, because then nobody would play her.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Oh, that's what could happen. If you're Scrappy Doo, you can turn a random person into the Velma, and you start betraying
Yeah.
the others.
Yeah.
That would be toxic as fuck.
Velmas
That
too,
would be
like
bad.
give us the proper Velmas. That's not that horrible show.
I find it fascinating how they just set something on fire, and they're like, "Why don't people like it anymore?" I'm like,
Which is weird because like the person who made it actually makes good stuff, but then they made that dumpster fire.
Yeah, that's what I found surprising. That's what I heard. Mindy Kaling was making it. She's usually good about shit, but it's like, what the fuck?
Like it's almost to the point where my theory is like she just thought to herself maybe like, you know what, I want to see if I can make something so horrible, like just so bad, like let's just see what happens. You know what I mean? Because there's no way, right? There's no way someone who's that good just had a moment of just like, yeah, let's make some garbage.
I'm just imagining
Well,
her
I say
with the
that.
One Ring going like, "Why can't I? Why can't I mess this up? It's mine."
I don't
isn't
know,
it?
everyone's proven it. Like, or like, all these companies have proven where it's like, it's so simple. You have the ball, you're right for the touchdown, and they fumble it twice over.
Ah, but that's them doing strength, I guess.
Also, another thing on Dead by Daylight, apparently, Code thing said Darth Vader was gonna be another one of those things because, when you're going through the code and there's a character called Sith Lord in your code, I wonder who that could be.
It is fascinating that Star Wars has so burnt out its brand name that you can now be like, you put in
Okay,
Star
stop
Wars
it.
and people are like, you know what? I'm gonna stop.
Again, I'm gonna say it to this day. I mean, as an avid prequel enjoyer, always before even the new trilogy, it makes me appreciate it more. Where it's like, at least this tries. The new trilogy, well, past the first movie and the last good one was Rogue One, in my opinion. Like anything past that, you just think to yourself, what the fuck happened? Also, I'm a kind of person that likes, more spin-off. Well, spin-offs when it's done right. I mean, they are shown doing spin-offs can also suck, like really bad. But I like those kind of stories where it's like, just any characters that are already been established, we don't need to be near those. Let's go do something different, That's why the fucking Jedi Survivor games, Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order are really good.
I think that's the thing. It's hit
Tell
a
me about you,
point.
though.
Well, the thing is like, I'm a person that is willing to admit, like, looking back as a person that was very much into Star Wars,
Same.
the thing that Disney did was not too different from what was happening to Star Wars already, where they had the same 5 characters in a soup forever. The
Right.
reason Andor and other knockoffs work is because they return to something different.
Also, is it kind of ironically like again like another series, Marvel, where it's like it always get like Disney gets their hands on it, and then it's just all downhill.
Oh, it's notable. It's definitely notable.
Yeah, no, like I said, it first started with Star Wars, like just a quality dip, and then after like, Disney got fully their hands on it after like, I guess, Endgame and stuff like that. You can just tell something just went down.
It's not that went down. It is the fact that I really think that they have a problem right now with. They desperately have a story they want to tell. They don't know how to tell it. And all they're doing is pandering to a single. At first, they tried to pivot. The pivot was first they tried to get a new audience by pissing off the old audience. Then they tried to do nothing but pander to the old audience. Neither of these are a survivable strategy in the long term. You're either going to run out of the old guard, or the new guard is not necessarily going to be able to do what you want them to. The problem, though, is that either takes risk or a little bit of better planning. If Star Wars was not so expensive to make, it would not have been the same problem. It's unsustainable.
But isn't that everyone's problem where like people just are not realizing you don't have to put so much, like almost ridiculous amount of money into something to make a good product, And then they're wondering like, wow, man, why didn't we not make our money back? It's almost like you almost spent $1 billion on something.
Honestly, the big problem I think that Marvel had was that they started going for quantity because they had so many characters they wanted to put in and use, but they had no way of introducing them.
Yeah, basically like just here's a character. We're gonna spend not as much time with it. To barely give you any substance, and then here you go. What do you want?
Yeah, and then like that's why people are tired of it because it honestly does get tiring after a while.
I mean, yeah, I've been definitely tired of it for
It's just
a
that,
good
but
while.
like the idea that this is like the fourth movie, but they're not in a sequence and they're together. That's cool. If you have to see 20 movies to understand what the plot is.
No, yeah, when it got to that point, it was the same thing with like my problem with like later Halo games, where it's like, oh, Halo 5, to understand the story, you got to read 5 books, watch like all these visual novels and all this stuff. It's like, man, okay, you lost me.
Yep.
Open your eyes.
Like, a game should be enjoyable on its own.
Yeah. Lately, thankfully, they've been getting much better about it.
Yeah.
Because I know during Phase 4, because I know during Phase 4, I believe, it's when it was the most disjointed. Because that one we had Shang-Chi, we had Miss Marvel, we had the Eternals, we had what else we had? We had a lot of shows during that period that were not connected to each other at all, which I honestly think was the biggest problem with it. Like they needed to connect that shit with each other, and Phase 5 started doing that more. Like we had Wong show up and dealing with shit with the Multiverse of Madness. WandaVision connected more to, well, the Avengers and the whole witch side of the magic side of Marvel. We had Wong show up with shit. Basically, we had more connections. We had more shit going on. Where, honestly, the only real standalone thing we've had from the MCU for a while was the Fantastic Four movie, and they were already well established. People knew their story, so they could get away with that.
Well, technically they're connected because Doomsday and stuff like that, but whatever. Well, and I guess that new Marvel thing, which people said was really good, the one where it's like parodying the idea of like being a superhero and stuff like that, but people said it was really good.
The Wonder Man?
Yeah, Wonder Man. People said it was actually amazing.
Well, yeah, because that one's still connected to the earlier stories too, because I think it had a character from one of the early stories in there.
I guess that's the thing. It's like they were in front of the audience live trying to be like, do you want this one, or this one? And everyone's like,
no.
Cool, but why do I have to spend $20 to find out each flavor? Imagine going to a wine tasting and every single bottle is like, you can buy, we can give you the whole bottle for $50, but this is a wine tasting. No, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that here.
It felt like we were doing marketing work for them.
I kind of wish that some of it they had done like more of an anthology series at some point, like instead of like giving everyone like their own show, have more of an anthology series where like, okay, Each one's gonna go like a lesser known Marvel hero, a small
Well-
contained episode or something, just to give you the gist of what they're about, and then we're gonna
Oh.
feature them in something else.
I don't know. That was a good thing about some of those shows where it's like you didn't really have to watch it to understand it. Like it could still be its own thing, and you don't really have to watch it. Like those earlier fucking Marvel shows. Like it was its own little thing.
Mhm.
But actually, the thing that gave me my faith back in Marvel again was, funnily enough, Marvel Rivals, where it's like, oh my god, like there's hope in this. There's actually some characteristics. Oh my god.
Yeah, because they're course correcting. They recognize we done fucked up. We put out too much shit at once. We are now gonna focus on actually.
Well, it also helps. It's being made by people who are like actually giving a shit about the source material, unlike the higher ups. But whatever.
I just worry that it's already too late. I don't want it to be too late, but I'm
Well,
worried
well-
about that.
Well, the thing though,
Apologize.
the thing though is that after the new Marvel movie, like the new Avengers movies, they're gonna do a universal reset. Not that, oh yeah, we're gonna reset everything back to zero, but more so we're gonna merge all these fucking realities together.
Hmm.
So they're gonna have more options for stories. They're gonna be able to cast a new Cap and Iron Man. They're gonna be able to integrate Fantastic Four and mutants into the show or into the series.
I don't know. I think that was one of the bigger complaints I hear people saying, that everything everything has to be a multiple verse kind of thread in a sense. You know what I mean?
Well, right now
Whenever you-
that's the saga they're doing from the comics.
Yeah. When everything became a multiverse, it just made everything like
The same.
me-
Like it didn't feel like there was any substance.
for me. It's also the fact that it's already an uphill battle. I really don't like comics because these
I mean, I
things
like
have the
my
problem.
comics, but,
That's fine. I'm not saying comics are bad. I don't like them, but that is because I keep seeing them like. One, it is the same character for 50 years. For some people, that adds depth. For me, that's just like I'm getting tired of it. But the other part is that
Yeah.
the characters keep coming back. They die 1,000 times and always come back.
somehow they keep coming back.
That's honestly why I dislike Disney, not the DC universe more, because that's really prevalent in that one. It's like to the point where the Black Lanterns, where you're basically just able to turn most of the good guys, most of the good guys into the Black Lanterns, just because like,
Well, not to
we're replacing
mention-
who's already died.
I always
Well, not to mention DC. Unlike Marvel, DC never got its footing with its own verse.
Yeah. And that's the thing is
And
like,
not to mention they got bought out too, and that's already a
Oh.
whole can of beans in itself.
oh, that is a fascinating one. I'm not sure you've been reading about this, but since fucking the money for the buying out of Warner Brothers by Paramount was so tied up in Oracle, and Oracle is really having trouble now because the AI bubble's starting to slip. It is becoming a situation where some people are like, you know what? Netflix was like, we're going to raise you. And then they're like, no, we will eat the hot potato. And Netflix was like, okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Enjoy it.
Hey, take it from me.
Honestly, Netflix should have gotten that contract because it's like Netflix could do so much of the properties that Warner Brothers has, while using Warner Brothers as their like, oh, we're gonna actually release in cinema shit.
That was the thing was both
It's a little bit. of an
it was both bad things because it's all about this terrible consolidation. At the end of the day, we now have 4 companies controlling the entirety of the movie industry right now. And
which is so
they're
shitty.
and the dumbest funniest part is that Paramount may just turn around and explode again.
Oh my
Paramount
God.
straight up just, not to get too political, but they straight up just wanted fucking Warner
wanted
Brothers just
CNN.
because yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
money.
The problem, though, is that it cost them. I know it's more than $20 billion, and it was $20 billion of the younger Ellison, the lesser Ellison's, not his money. It was his dad's money, and now it's all exploding. And I'm just sitting there, leaning back, watching. Oh, this is going to get fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
How did Hollywood die? Incest, mostly.
Uh-huh. But
Which is surprising
That's not-
considering that one of the most popular movies had featured this prominently. Was Star Wars.
Oh God. Same with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but Game of Thrones, they're not even subtle about it.
I mean, that was half the draw of Game of Thrones. Not gonna lie. People just want to see who the fuck who in their family Cersei would fuck next.
It is fascinating that we watched almost all major franchises in like a space of a decade. The major franchises that were beloved, all of them took a fucking arrow to the knee.
And the sad part is they can't even die with dignity.
I'm still kind of pissed off about fucking how Game of Thrones went because that one is completely George Lucas off and not finishing his fucking work. Not George Lucas,
As I said, you
R. Martin. George R. Martin, because it's like he's had like half a decade. He's had a decade and a half now to finish that shit. The next book.
Well, I mean, but I feel like that's kind of not a good argument in that sense because, like, well, who's another person who hasn't finished their book? Oh, the One Piece author.
That's because
Here's the
he's still
thing.
currently go on.
He's still making stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen the crash out that fucking Martin had? Where he's like, I'm going to be dead anyway, who
probably.
cares? And the second thing is, the One Piece guy is like, I have not yet completed my work. Have this fucking awesome series with people I trust to take it on for me. Whereas Martin is like, I'm going to be mad, and I'm not going to trust anyone else to help me.
I guess
Yeah, because Oda, he's still putting out chapter after chapter. He's still working on the live action. Now they're doing another anime.
He's letting people in.
Yeah, and yeah, Martin literally had the entire span of fucking Game of Thrones to put out something for the next fucking book.
But I guess another example I was gonna throw out there, but this one's more unfortunate. I mean, look at the Berserk manga. You know, that's never gonna be finished, but people still consider that a fucking masterpiece.
Boo,
Which is
chat,
funny how that
boo me.
works.
Boo me, chat. You deserve to be booed.
So here's the thing. Part of the reason I think that just aged like a fine cheese, except for, no, it's like a fine milk, is because earlier we said the One Piece guy is willing to put his work in the hands of others, but he, like, vets them. The Berserk guy seemed to be just like, a guy shows up with money and says, I can make a crappy ass anime. And he's like, that's all I needed to hear. Money.
My back.
I'm being unfair. And you know what?
That's just, I was.
I
more
don't have
referring
to be
just the
fair.
manga, not really the anime. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of the CGI one, but yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah. Like, the same with the fucking One Punch Man one. It was a paycheck. And I understand that at the end of the day, you gotta make money. But if you I think it's important to let people in, but, you know, not anyone that just writes you a check. Because you can see in so many of these clown shows of companies, the reason they fucking
Clowns, more
die.
like circus at this point.
Yeah. One of the reasons they fucking die is the fact that they buy out. They don't earn these things.
I guess that also goes in the topic. Well, again, manga. Well, I mean, it's not really a secret that Japan really overworks their people.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no. Oda had to numerous times be forced to go on the fucking bed rest.
Well, yeah, because he there's times he's ill, almost died.
It's like he overworks himself too much to the point where it's like the
No,
fucking
take a vacation.
Yeah, Shonen Jump was straight up telling him, no, stop working, rest. When your editor is telling you that shit, you know that you overworked yourself.
Yeah. And I guess that goes from not only just manga, but anime itself too. That's
Study harder.
you know, because apparently making perfection means rights are out the window.
And that's the thing, is that sadly a lot of people have this like, oh, well, it has to be. It doesn't have to be done. There's some amazing animation done by studios that aren't insane. The problem right now is that I think a lot of people, I understand that a lot of people are not going to do this, But you're going to have to, for the better industry, if you want to see it, be willing to walk away from things you like. Be willing to see the things that you like fade. Because if we support things, no matter the quality, no matter the cost, they know we're on the hook for it. Why would they ever get better?
How fucking dare you speak the truth?
I used to love Warhammer, but the company just got worse and worse. And eventually, I just stopped buying their shit. So, a major thing is the fact that it's like, if you just stick with a company, no matter how badly they treat you, you're no longer a customer. You're a hostage.
And not at gunpoint. Your whole family is just forfeit.
Hey man, don't king shame. Some people are into that.
Yeah, really enough. But that's why I kind of like the mentality where it's like, it will release when it's done. You know, it'll come when it's done. You know, it worked out for like the Silksong devs. They went basically radio silence, like not getting it when we're say it's done.
Oh yeah, no.
Now stop asking.
Silksong is a good example of like, they did an excellent job taking and performing what they promised. That's not always
Right.
going to be true, but
I mean, yeah, does it suck to wait? Yes, but if it means a better product, fuck yeah.
yep.
But then again, that I guess it doesn't work each time. You know, sometimes like radio silent could be still bad. You know, I've seen bad scenarios in each way. You know, good or bad. You know what I mean?
No man, I need to finish Silk Song. I just started chapter 3.
I still need to commit back to Hollow Knight, but I'd be a psycho.
I don't know why, but I did not like playing Hollow Knight. I liked playing Silk Song. I think it might have been because I'm playing Silk Song on the PC.
But yeah, no, it just From Software also does that, where it's like, no, we'll show you when we actually have something to show. Which is kind of why I'm sick of like cinematics, where it's like, again, they showed like a really cool trailer for that one game that I won from, made by parts of like the Yakuza devs, and they were like a couple months later, oh sorry, we're canceling it because they wanted more money. I was like, just don't show it to me at that point. Just don't even show it.
That's one thing I will always respect Nintendo about. They know how to fuck to do that shit, and they know how to give people something to eat while they wait for the big thing.
Right, like I said. I guess another example that was more bad, where it's like GTA 6 when they were showing stuff for it, well, quotations, where they showed it and then they realized, oh shit, we're not done, fuck, oh god, you know.
I honestly think that GTA 6 is going to be such a fucking weird time to be. It's going to cause weird damage to the industry. One, any game within 90 days of that thing, with it like within 30 days of it starting and 2 months of it after, is going to just die from the lack of oxygen because everyone's going to spend all their goddamn money.
It's funny because people said that exact same thing when Silksong was releasing, but that was not as bad. I mean, even the devs were like, no, we like, you guys are releasing, good for you guys. You know, we appreciate your support as much as anything. Well, I mean, to be fair, those are actually human beings. They actually know what it's like just to be, you know, the underdogs.
Oh, some games fucking died on impact because they were stuck next to Silksong.
Well, actually, that's another subject. My rogue, he watched the whole video about like the unfortunate downfall of like the Horizon games and stuff like that. Where like the first game came out, it sadly released like I think a couple days after Breath of the Wild came out. Yikes! And what else? You know, and then everything else that came out before it. You know, if you read into it.
Be right back a
And
second.
not,
Continue. I'm just gonna get-
but not to mention they're also, well, what's the recent thing with Horizon? They're releasing a fucking hero thing, whatever it is. That's something I don't think anyone asked for. But then again, Sony's always just keeps doing stuff like that.
Sony is so strange. Sony is surviving because
Yeah,
half of their money, half of their revenue comes in just from the subscription model. So I have no idea what the fuck
like,
they're
remember when
going
they
to
were
do.
at Top Dog? You know, like, I mean, obviously they shitted on Xbox for the PS4 era, and now the PS5, they fucking are not any better.
We'll see what happens. One of the major things that's going to be interesting is the fact that now that they're no longer against Microsoft, they are quickly retracting into, you can't play our games on anything except PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm still kind of iffy about that.
What are they going to do when it comes to? I'm not saying they're thinking like, oh, the Steam machine's going to do amazing. I'll be happy if the Steam machine sells over 250,000, honestly.
Right.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
because look at Valve, they can at least care. Well, at least Gabe, he cares.
but what is going to happen if not the Steam machine, if PlayStation is unable to sell like as many units next time? They are the first generation that's been truly bifurcated. There are now games that came out on the PS4 that are going back to the PS5. Sorry,
Right, I mean-
PS5, and they're going back to the PS4. That happened with
Yeah, 'cause it
Marvel
realized
Rivals.
where it's like, well, yeah. Yeah, because it's like hard to sell an idea of a new console when you could just play it on the other generation.
Well, not just that, but it's just like people are fucking broke right now.
No. It's almost like they're raising the prices for a console that's high, like higher up, which is weird because things are meant to go down, not up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
Like, especially with older games, they're even getting the idea. I mean, well, one of my pet peeves, like older Call of Duty games, the ones that are actually good, the ones I love for, they're still full price games. Like Black Ops 2 is still $59.99. Like what the fuck? This game is how old at this point?
6.
Drive me fucking crazy. You drive me fucking crazy.
And what's pretty much happening is that if they turn gaming hard enough into like a rich man sport, it's going to fucking die like a lot of other rich man sports right now.
Yeah, like
Frisbee golf.
like you thought the original Crash back in the 80s was bad? No, this is about to make it look worse.
Very possible. There'll always be some form of video game, but making them this expensive means that in the long run, you'll either have a situation where it's like, congratulations, there are 4 games, or you'll have a lot of indie games, but not a lot of other
Right.
games.
Speaking
The
of which-
ones they're given a care.
Speaking of which, Nintendo has announced their pricing strategy for games a little bit with their upcoming game Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
Hmm.
It's gonna be like I think 70 for physical game card, 60 for a digital version. So they are trying to remedy it a little bit at least.
I guess that's different-ish.
I mean, it's better than what everyone else is giving, where it's like, oh yeah, pay $80 for this unfinished game, then 20 more for the DLC.
I get, but I don't know. But I still think, well, with their physical thing, I don't like the key card thing with Nintendo. That just iffy as fuck.
I honestly don't care. It's like I just see it as Steam. Like that's basic. Like you get the same shit from Steam. It's like it's kind of. I just see the argument about it kind of dumb.
Hmm.
It's like we have Horizon's literally playing the game on Steam right now, where he could easily lose access to this thing if they so decided to. So it's like to complete a digital key card. It seems like, well, there goes my more rivals. I put all the time and effort into it, but bye bye. That kind of.
I guess I could apply to.
I think a major part of it is the fact that it's like Valve at the end of the day seems to care about the consequences of their actions, whereas a bunch of other companies are just like, I set it on fire, why isn't it making money? And I'm like, that's not.
Do something. Do something.
Don't underestimate me.
See, when I set fires, I go to jail, but they're just starting fires every other week.
When I set something on fire, I get thrown from jail. When other people do it, they get invited to the video game awards.
I need a play.
Or, I spend a lot of money, I get judged for it, but these companies are spending millions of dollars like it's fucking nothing.
What I've learned. Fire. Burn.
Like, I wish I could
Burn,
just have that kind of
burn.
money to I wish I could have that kind of money just to waste,
Yeah.
But it's weird, like, how do some companies get away with it? Because there's some companies we've seen they do it multiple times, but they're fine. But one company does it one time, out the door.
I think a
Okay.
large part of it. You first.
No, I would say I would pay for so much old man yaoi with that amount of money.
Mm.
All the ones that let me speak.
Are they a pretty yaoi?
No,
Oh, gruff. Dude like.
gross. We are in a Christian server here, sir. Mostly because it's run by someone named Christian.
What?
Have you heard the shit we were talking about? Alright, so when I say that, then you read the Bible and it's fucked up.
So someone
yeah.
opens up the Bible to read from it. It's just a fucking gummy Bible.
The gummy Bible? Like you can buy
It's,
it,
okay.
it's made out of gummy bears?
Yes.
I kind of want one. But that's because I love gummy.
Oh, wait, but would that be blasphemy if you eat it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, then again, what's not blasphemy with that? But that's a different kind of topic.
Oh my god, I got the perfect idea. A gummy Bible, and that shit's like every fucking chapter or whatever the fuck the Christians are crying about
Here I go.
is a new flavor.
I mean,
The Book of Genesis is strawberry.
Ah.
I don't know. I feel like for Christians, they bitch about things that actually nowadays it's not like they bitch anything about the Bible. It's more like about stuff that doesn't even come close to it.
Axe attack.
I think
Thinking.
as a Catholic, a lot of the time, people that are like yelling about their Christian faith are just using it to be like, I don't like this, and then God, my invisible friend, agrees with me. And I'm like, that's. I don't think that's how you should be doing it, and I think in the long term, it's going to bite us in the
Oh,
ass.
I don't know. I mean, I think well, I say I've told it to my mother, but it's more like I've told myself in my brain, thinking in a good world she would listen. But it's more like there's a point where like if you over rely on something, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Like again, love it, yes, but it doesn't, pay the bills. It doesn't keep the table full. It's like, and I think that's the whole point of Christianity too. Where it's like, yes, it's good to seek forgiveness and see the Lord, but you know better, and you think He knows that too.
I think Christianity needs to go back to its root and hunt fucking vampires down. They need to go back to their OG mission.
But we
you're right.
already got
Crusades,
all the
anyway?
vampires.
That's what the
They're-
vampires want you to think.
I don't know. Have you seen them? I seen some shiny ones out last night.
Those aren't vampires. Those are just goth kids.
those are just twinks.
Yeah, those are just twinks.
Here at the podcast, I don't know if we have a name for this. Hey, we talk about a lot of things, even Christianity.
You know that this is called the JRPG sampler, so
Oh,
I mean,
the
to be fair,
JRPG podcast.
to be fair, like
We don't talk about
8%,
JRPGs.
to be fair, like 8% of JRPG stuff is kind of like, well, religion done fucked us over somehow.
well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Is like a best way to understand it is like, you ever read like Japanese religious history? It is fucking wild.
I mean, isn't just Japanese and general just wild in general? Like you can go one route and somehow you find out some shit.
So, for example, do you know why Tokyo is the capital? Because the Buddhist monks kept fighting each other and burning down Edo. It literally
Oh,
was. The emperor's like, all these monks are setting my house on fire again. I'm going to go to my summer house. And that's how it became the capital.
Which is weird because that's not the first time fires have happened in Japan in some way.
Oh, there's always fires in Japan.
Yeah, no, like I said, that's not the first time. That's unironically interesting. Well, there's always a generation where Japan goes through something, or some kind of like thing where like someone's running the country besides the people who are not meant to be running the country. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, do I have to explain the fucking crazy people who are like religious fanatics who are basically running the country more than even the quote unquote like again the higher ups or even
Oh, yeah,
the level
yeah.
people?
But that's like, that current events is that you're just watching all of Japan be like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, oh, honey, no.
But I'll give Japan credit. At least they try to learn from their mistakes, unlike certain places.
The ones they'll admit. There's certain ones
Yeah.
they will never admit.
Yeah, I mean, oh, Horizon. What are those one things they will never admit to?
Mostly war crimes. Mostly
Yeah.
the war crimes.
They
I will
will
say it
commit
again.
various war
No, no.
crimes.
I've always said it. The shit Japan did during the World War II era makes the Holocaust look like nothing in comparison.
I just think that in general, that period of time, I hope is a lesson that it's like humanity can do both great, amazing things and horrible things. And whenever someone
At
says
the same time,
that,
even.
yes, at the same time. So anyone that's like that couldn't happen, I say don't say couldn't. Unlikely is a better word, but
Yep.
shit
Okay.
can get wild.
There's a
That's
very
why I said.
important. There's a very important lesson in all of that. Be sure to hide your evidence better.
Oh no, but with Japan, the thing they were doing, like the horrible experiments, a lot of that shit almost got lost to time.
Fun fact, actually. Fuck, I forgot what the hell it was called. Okay, so Warehouse 13, it's basically a show based on artifacts from times and from different times and period and the most more intensity. It does shit kind of like SCP for SCPs.
Yeah.
There was actually a SCP based around like one of the Japanese camps.
Now it begins.
Of course
The,
there was.
So
The
like a
SCP
cryptid almost.
Foundation, the SCP Foundation loves to be like, we're gonna do something controversial, and I'm like, guys, stop it.
I'm still amazed SCP is still being talked about to this day.
oh no, not the
My blade sings.
not the SCP, the thing from Warehouse 13. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to remember what the fuck the item was called. Because it was something from one of the camps and from the experimental camp, and it like fucking just.
Guys, I
it
have a
was-
confession. Every time you said SCP, you know what I'm thinking, I'm right.
No. You
The
may
game,
want.
the horror thing, SCP.
Yeah, that's the like control. It's like anomalies, right?
I know, but just like my brain it hates me right now.
Yeah, it's basically anomalies made from time and space that have different effects. For example,
Right.
Lizzie Borden's like her hand mirror causes her listeners to want to murder their most beloved person with an axe. The
Well, like
studio,
SCP, they have some wild monsters.
the studio ball from the disco ball from Studio 51, it makes people want to dance whenever it hits something.
Hmm.
Whoever puts on Harriet Tubman like Thimble immediately gets the urge to free any black people nearby.
Don't underestimate.
What?
Yeah.
You still
Oh,
don't realize it.
and-
SCP are just cryptics, but even more batshit crazy.
Oh, and the really fucked up one is the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory doorknob.
Isn't that the one that burned down with all those people inside of it?
Oh yes. Anyone who holds the doorknob, they will basically combust into flames.
And bear in mind, like we've had games that don't even scratch the surface of all the monsters. By the way,
It's like these artifacts are from intention and history, intense emotions, intense times. Not all of them are bad, not all of them are good, but they are dangerous if they're in the wrong hands or if they are being mistreated.
I
you're
just.
making me.
This is
You're
one of
making
those
me realize
things.
an SCP management game would go hard though.
Isn't that like that one Korean one? Limbus Company or something?
Olympus.
There's some sort of company one where it has like there's so many games right now that are just like you are in a
Copying
very like authoritarian ass regime and you have to manage this thing. And I'm like,
where it's like the same idea where it's like, hey, we've hired you to do some top secret bullshit, blah blah blah,
Oh, I found it. Okay, so the item that I was thinking of was Shiro Ishii's medal.
Hmm.
Basically, it was the commandant of Unit
of the
7.
camp.
Yeah, yes,
731?
Unit 7.
Yeah, the
7.
chemical weapons group.
Yeah. Basically, if you place it on someone, they immediately feel like they are drowning. It is fucking waterboarding in seconds.
Oh, so is that in reference to one of the few things they did in real life?
Yeah, all the SCPs.
Will make it all
And
right.
goddamn, now you have me doing it, fucker.
So okay,
Oh.
so basically, well, because now you remind me. So LDSPs
Anomalies.
Are
Let's just call them
anomalies.
anomalies.
They're called artifacts in the show, so I'm gonna
Or
try and stick
cryptics
with
even,
that. Yes, so all the artifacts are basically tied to something related to it. For example, anyone who puts on Gandhi's, I forget what it was, feels an immense sense of peace.
Okay, I was gonna say, how could that be horrible? Like, especially for Gandhi, I was like, how could you make this horrible?
They're not all horrible. Just that some.
Well, yeah, no,
just
from what I've heard.
there is, I think, Typhoid Mary's knife, which I believe
everyone
is able
sick.
to. Actually, I think that one is able to transfer illnesses.
Huh.
If I'm remembering the show correctly, basically it was used by a dad who took his son's cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, so his son could have a good, long, and healthy life while and he would just get the cancer in his place.
Damn.
Well, I'm depressed now.
No, he was already old as fuck.
I know, but still, that wow, okay for Father of the Year, that dad is not even real, but that damn good on him.
Mhm.
And yet, that wouldn't be a thing in real life because people are kind of horrible.
And believe it or not, all that shit that you described, they're not even the worst artifacts. The worst ones are kept in the dark
no,
vault.
oh, trust me, no, trust me. I've heard some of the worst ones. This rabbit hole, we'd be here all night talking about.
I find it is a dangerous tightrope to do half of this stuff because the more you learn about the history, the more you learn like, oh, I am playing with fire.
No, it's more like fire, but the fire gets bigger and bigger, but you can't stop it. It just keeps going.
And it is, Horizon. If you want, we can try to watch a show one day because I think you would like it just because of all the history stuff in it.
Maybe.
Because
I really don't like creepy stuff, especially when I'm
I
stressed.
mean, well, it's
It's
weird.
not-
I'm the same way,
well,
but I'm weird.
It's not really creepy. It's more so like, not a lot of items are horror themed. It's more just, oh, this shit does a thing related to the person who owned it. For example, let me give you some of the positive ones because like, most of the shit they go after is because it's up and running.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it's doing shit. It's actually.
Well, that's why I said. Well, that's why it kind of perplexed my brain. Where it's like, how do they think they could control this shit? Like I guess, like if you go by the SCP type games, where like they're trying to condemn the ones that are bad.
So the way they can control it is because they actually have they call it an artifact, but it's basically purple goop, the color of fucking grape soda, that they just dip it in, and that neutralizes the effects and kind of puts them to sleep.
Now I want grape soda. Goddamn.
Dude, the SCP, dude, I keep man, the SCP. Some of these SCPs really show the time period this shit started too. I mean, fucking SCP's been around since like what, the 2000s.
Yeah.
And also they do show that some of the warehouse stuff, they are basically studied and used to, like cell phones, for example. That was originally an SCP. God fucking damn you, Slow.
Anomaly.
Yes,
What I did, I don't know.
The anomalies,
Damn.
they study them and then learn how to repurpose them or use them.
Actually, one of my favorite ones is, what was it? It was like it was basically a super intelligent computer that you could just ask questions.
They actually have that in the form of a football, where I forget whose football it is, but they throw it and it goes across the world every day, and it scans the entire world for artifacts they're activating.
That's so specific. Okay, so basically, if you're a good person, good artifact. If you're a really, really horrible person, fuck, that artifact is
Not
might as well
always.
be the devil.
Not
Well,
always.
I guess it depends.
Because they actually show the birth of an artifact in the show, where because basically one of the mysterious overseers takes her soon-to-be replacement to see how an artifact is created. It's basically it's in a coffee shop. A guy comes in and he shoots at the staff there trying to rob it. The lady dives to protect the baby, and she basically creates an artifact like that. Like her bracelet starts to glow.
Oh, so it's like it's random.
Kind of like as the character says, it just takes a moment, a specific moment, a place, and a time, or an action.
So it could just be, like I said, it's just random. It could just like use a normal day, you know, you know.
And they only go after the ones that have been activated or starting acting up.
Thinking time.
Yeah, which there is a good handful of those.
Interesting. I find It is interesting because, like, how long did this show last?
I think about 5, 6 seasons.
Forever.
Yeah, where it was back when sci-fi was still sci-fi. But let's see some of the effects that are not evil. Air purchase from Disney Studios. They animate the environment. They animate the environment which you paint. See near Walt Disney's paintbrush with other brush artifacts.
I don't know. I could you could say it's nice, but I could see somehow someone can abuse that.
Well, yeah, that's why. Like, because people are creative as fuck when it comes to doing stupid and cruel shit. So they collect things that are acting up.
That's what I said. You know, it's like you give that to a person and say our actual reality. Nah, like no.
Another item they have: Aleister Crowley's jewel-studded unicursal hexagram pendant. Basically, the guy who invented modern Satanism. Its effect is that it creates a smoke-like spectral projection. It makes a ghost of you that its mission is to do your one true will after you die.
One thing to think about it is Crowley is more like modern mysticism. It was Anton LaVey that was the I'm going to make Satanism.
Also, isn't that kind of funny that again the man you said he made Satanism?
Modern Satanism, like the whole
modern Satanism. It's kind of funny that he gets a pendant that's the quite literal opposite of that in a sense.
There are like a fuck ton of Alfred Hitchcock artifacts apparently.
Ooh, that's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole.
I learned some sad things about Alfred Hitchcock. I'm like, God damn it. Well, the good news he's dead, so I don't have to worry anymore.
Yeah.
He was a jerk.
But still.
Oh, he was fucking. The man was a genius for cinematography, but he was an absolute asshole to everyone. To the point where he basically treated any of his actors like absolute shit and disregarded any of their opinions. I was actually reading there was one time that he did not do that with one of the actresses on The Birds, I think, but that's because she actually studied under like European masters of film, so he respected her talent. He respected what she actually knew because he knew that she was not full of bullshit.
So basically, every other person were talentless to him.
Pretty much, he saw actors as meat puppets.
Oh my god, that's so. Wow, but then you think of it. Look at Hollywood now. They're all Alfred Hitchcock.
And again, a lot of people are like, you got to separate the art from the artist, and I'm like, I will when they're dead. So, if modern Hollywood, if you want me to care about you, just go bankrupt. I'll mourn your loss.
Just let it die, let
it die, let it shrivel up and die.
You start to like the Lorax movie as time goes on, you know.
Okay, let's see some other fun shit.
But it's weird. You like you don't hear how shitty people are until later in the life, you know. Isn't this something?
Oh, hold on a second.
Well, often it's when they have the most power to hide it is when they're alive.
Right, but the good people get punished.
Sorry, I do not think I managed to mute myself in time.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
On this topic.
No, yeah. My uncle just needs to call me to open the gate for him.
Okay.
Hey, there's one YouTuber. Well, it's been a while since I watched this stuff. His name was Wendigo or something like that, where he document. Well, he does a lot of different document stuff, like from like real life stuff to actually just internet culture and stuff like that. And that's how I learned about the shit Japan was doing.
Oh,
and I kind of wish I didn't, because there's some of the shit he was talking about where I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just not have known that was a thing, especially the baby one.
Oh, this was a neat one. The Alpine Brandy Rescue Cask. You know the fucking cask of alcohol that the St. Bernards carry?
Yes.
Well, this one, taking the cork out causes a dog and its master to switch places so a dog can rescue its master when there's trouble.
Interesting.
That's so specific.
When the cork back and turns them back to their bodies. Like I said, not all of them are bad. I think that there was a Christmas artifact. I think it was like the tree from It's a Wonderful Life. That basically It's a Wonderful Life seal. So it makes it so you never exist in that reality.
This really reminds me of like what was it? Monolith Mythos, where it's like pretty much every like monument in like an alternate reality are like apparently danger gods or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Statue of Liberty is apparently just a fucking horrid like Lovecraftian monster or some shit.
The Statue of Liberty is a weeping angel.
Yeah, that or something like that. Well, actually, they did have kind of a like weeping angel. It
That's-
was an interesting video type.
That reminds me of another artifact actually. The statues of Zeus and Hera. They cannot be allowed near each other because they will fight, as in they will throw lightning at each other.
Oh, so just sibling rivalry kind of type shit.
Sibling
No,
marriage, right?
Well, not,
so
not sibling, but
yeah,
like,
No, they are
not
siblings.
sibling, but like you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
but it's a busted ass marriage they had.
Oh, you know,
I
good for
felt
them. They should
Yeah,
kiss.
Zeus kept on. Zeus, no matter what, would keep on cheating. That's all. That's like half of Greek history. So what happened?
Have a Greek history.
During-
Zeus has his finger in something. Giggity. Anyway.
Mhm.
Like that's a whole other topic. Just talking about Zeus and his fuckery.
Yeah, and Hera was really bitter about it, and I don't blame her considering her domain
But-
is fucking marriage.
Poison.
Also, that's one thing I'll never get. Like, well, because of Hollywood's brainwashing of people in a sense, where they always get like especially Greek gods mixed up. For instance, you know the
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Underworld himself, where like they always picture him as like an evil, horrible person.
Well,
But
that's
if you read
because-
the mythos, he's actually not that bad.
He was like one of the nicer gods. Yeah.
Yeah, which
So
is
that-
shocking.
But that's the thing, is like, it's not necessarily shocking. It's the fact that for a lot of writers, they just are like, how do I turn this into the Bible? Bible popular.
Oh.
How do I sell Bible?
That,
So-
Dan
Yeah.
also blamed Disney for it.
Oh yeah,
But
Disney
that-
was definitely part of it.
There was another one like that too, where it's like anything like the Pharaoh stuff, where they picked like you know the Pharaoh god is like evil, but again
Again,
another
Bible.
scenario of complete opposite.
Yeah. Well, that thing is like, a lot of people's understanding of the Bible is actually quite limited. So, for example, okay, here's a good example of like how much things have changed. All right.
Yeah.
It is the 1600s. You really hate your political opponent, and you're like, I want to put a curse on him. So, you're going to make a deal with the devil, right? Who do you talk to?
Right.
You talk to the church. In the 1600s, you went to the church and said, I want the devil to curse this guy. And the church was like, all right, that'll be 15 florins, and let's get to work. Different eras have different understandings. In the 1800s, especially the early 1800s, their idea of the devil being this all-powerful enemy was not the thing. They instead had the devil as like this weird old man that knew a lot, but otherwise wasn't in control of everything. He was quite weak. So the idea of these things is constantly changing.
That's something I have to remind my mother about, where it's like again, especially when it comes into like topics like the end times, where it's like, mother, like people have been saying that for like generations before we were even born, where they're like they thought the world was going to end at certain different time periods.
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
god. I'm not saying do this, but she would be very upset that technically the Bible specifically has a part about like, if you say that the end times are coming, you're actually committing heresy because no one can know.
No, that's the
Ooh.
thing I have to. Well, again, she kind of knows that, where I'm like again, that's why I like. Well, another thing to bring in there, it's like, why believe the people, you know? Because every year there's some kind of person thing like, oh no, the end times are going to end on this specific date. And where have you heard that 1,000,000 times the last
Well, yeah,
couple
but no-
generations? You
But
know?
the thing is that actually that in both Eastern Orthodox and Catholic and the majority of Protestants, they all are like going, no, that's not something you can do. That's actually forbidden.
Yeah. I guess
Okay,
for my
so-
mother, she's more vague about it, I guess. You know, it's like, you know, end times and stuff like that. Not saying a specific day, even though it's annoying.
So here's some more. So here's some more fun artifacts that are not murders. There is Anne Bonny's cutlass. This one can actually kind of like attract people towards it, and its effect is that it possesses people and makes them act like pirates.
Okay, I could definitely see that being abused.
And each swing of the blade contains the simultaneous power of 50.
Oh, the power of D&D almost.
Pretty much. There's Aphrodite's girdle, which whenever someone puts it on, they turn the wearer into a tall, beautiful woman with the power to seduce any man they make eye contact with.
So wait. So you're telling me, straight man dude, I just put it on? Oh, I'm a woman.
Yep.
What? That's some fetishes right there. That's a
I am
fetish.
surprised. This was before the modern era's bullshit, but I am surprised nobody was screaming woke about that.
No,
They'd be just like,
yeah,
oh my
like-
god, and I'd be
Yeah,
like,
'cause
oh,
for-
that's
yeah, 'cause
cool,
like I said,
nice.
you know, you're not wrong, Horizon. That does sound like some woke bullshit, don't it?
There is also Beatrix Potter's tea set.
Is this?
I don't know if you all remember her, but she was basically a famous British child's book author who wrote like the Peter Rabbit book.
Damn.
Oh.
No, I never heard of that.
Yeah, basically she got really famous off of those.
Mm-hmm.
The basically you drink tea from this tea set, you have a really good trip.
So you have
But
a garter
it-
belt that turns you into a hot woman, and tea that just gets you high.
But the
Yes.
danger to that one is that overuse can lead to heart failure from. Well, you're basically imagining everything you are fucking seeing.
Yep.
Okay, so and where is that meant to be good? That one kind of felt like it'd be like.
Again, if you
Apparently
overuse it
bad.
and abuse it. There's also Angelo Cicilino's workout trunks, which I'm guessing he was like considered one of the strongest men alive.
Okay.
Those ones, they can basically let you manipulate your density to make you dense enough you cannot be shot or hurt, but also light enough where you can jump like fucking Superman.
Interesting.
Oh, so
The downside to that one is that overuse will basically make you into a living black hole.
you know, it does remind me. This remind me of another show I watched. It's my cartoon I watched as a kid, where it's like
There's no need.
the whole premise is like four kids. They're going around the world finding these artifacts that have these special powers when you use them.
Oh, that one I remember fucking Hunt. What was that show?
Yeah,
Hunt
like,
No,
it-
not
it,
Hunt
like-
Tri-
It like had an Asian kid. There was a cowboy guy. I forget the other two. Like, I remember there was a
Oh
kid.
no, you're talking about Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah, Shaolin Showdown. It's kind of like that in a sense, you know, where it's like these things could do these special abilities by wielding it.
Interesting.
Oh, it was a good show. You know, it was GOAT right there.
You're like, good shit right there. I always find it interesting. So one thing I was talking about earlier, it's just, so somebody has talked about one of the things that modern TV is running into, and we're starting to see it maybe be slowly
A
recreated.
wall.
Well, think about it this way. One of the reasons why sitcoms were made, I don't like sitcoms, but they could be profitable. And if you've looked at the current space in streaming, there are currently, Netflix is making money, YouTube is making a ton of money. All of the free like streaming services that are ad supported are doing okay, and then everyone else is on fire.
Yeah, and then there's ones that should not be making money.
So
You know,
one of the interesting things is like one of the things that could help the industry but also hurt the industry would be you make fewer Stranger Things, you make more Seinfelds. Like, hey, we've gone maybe too far on like we're really good at storytelling, and unfortunately, if you have a really good story out of order, it makes no sense.
also another thing, maybe slow down on the rebooting old series.
Yeah.
Like
Y'all wanna
that's. Sure, yeah.
Y'all want to hear about some of the stuff from the Dark Vault? The basically the most
Sure.
dangerous artifacts they got?
You seem to be obsessed on this one, so I'll let you do your hyperfixation.
Yeah, his
I mean, if
autism
you
is
got,
going
I mean, if
crazy.
you all don't- shut up. I mean, if you all don't want to gush about it, I'll stop.
There you go.
I'm
you know.
okay. I'm okay.
Preach, honey.
Okay, so I told you about Lizzie Borden's compact, Lewis Carroll's mirror, which can trap someone's soul inside of it, replacing
Oh,
with an
remember that
evil
one.
girl called Alice.
I think I heard the Alice one. Actually, wait. Alice. I'm pretty sure that was a thing in Persona. I'm thinking of someone else.
Come on, think about it. It's Lewis Carroll's Looking Glass. The girl's name is Alice.
Through the looking glass? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because in Persona, I'm pretty sure Alice was like a thing, unless it's a different name. I think it was.
No, it's not. Not everything is fucking Persona. Goddammit.
Well, I know. I'm sorry. I just heard that and just thought of Persona.
There's an Aztec bloodstone, which if someone cuts themselves on the teeth, they go into like a zombie kind of state where they want to sacrifice a virgin.
Where's the positive with that one?
They,
It's not positive. That's why it's in the Dark Vault.
Thinking time.
so, actually, side tangent. What are your guys' opinions on the Persona series?
I like them.
I tried it. I could not get into it, and honestly, I'm kind of sick of it just because of the overhype and how shit like, oh, we're gonna release a new version of Persona 5 every fucking year. Oh, we don't.
Okay,
we
well
don't have
that
it
well
this
that
year?
admit, yeah, it's kind of
So
annoying.
it's
I'm
kind
with
of
that.
like-
It's kind of, yeah.
It's
That's
kind of JoJo at this point for me.
For me, it feels like it's the Skyrim of JRPGs. Does that sound
Yeah.
accurate?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Also, the JoJo take is kind of interesting.
Like I'm getting just tired of it because it's like
I still have much to
it's an alright thing, but it's like just let the fucking either let the thing die or move on to the next Persona game.
Well, yeah, but that also reminds me of another thing. Like, look at like GTA 5 and Online, where they just why make anything else when this makes a fuck ton of, you know?
Where
Or,
yeah,
it's kinda like-
it dominates their mental mind so much that it warps the business.
But like or it's like anything where it's like companies forget like, hey, we have other stuff. I'm not gonna release anything. This one, which I guess is kind of unfair, is like, yeah, Persona 5 is good, but you have other good games too from Persona.
Mhm.
Like it's kind of doing every other game a disservice.
Do you think companies are doing that because they don't have enough new ideas, or because they've backed themselves into a corner on what's profitable that they can only swing Hail Marys and hope it works?
Excellent question.
I realized I had never explored this part of the town.
The back alley is very back alley.
What's this?
One children living in the elderly couple in town, quite the gourmand. They're always eager to share food with your younger children as well.
What's this?
Older of two siblings living with an elderly couple were robbed of their parents, and so they care for themselves. Among the orphans of the child's care, the shocking of evil has caused the young girl to close herself off from the world. She hardly speaks to anyone. Aww.
One of the neater items in the Dark Vault
What's this?
is Sylvia Plath's typewriter.
Oh, I think I've heard about this one.
Yeah, if you get too close to it, then it starts to drain your life away. It makes you feel absolutely hopeless, and it just yeah, you just also
That
for
feels
some
too
reason
real. That
also for some reason the ruby slippers from fucking Wizard of Oz.
Of course, those are
so
magical.
typewriter. So basically, just writers in general.
As a person that trained to do manual writing, it's not too far off.
If you ever do want to watch that series, let me know. We can try to set something up.
It's a mite creepy. This lady that has no visible emotions handing out candy to children. Everyone's like, what creepy?
That was very helpful.
It's a mite. Just a smidgen.
A smidgen of creep. The manager that managed the building in the East District spent the their house to do the backyard. The more than to tear them all down. Upper permissions.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know this entire section was here.
Oh, 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 oh.
Huh? Are you becoming
Christmas.
Naga from Sorcerer's something or other?
Who?
All I know,
Ho, ho.
all I know is that there's this famous 80s anime called Sorcerers or something with the word sorcerers in it. It has this woman named Naga with huge boobs and a laugh.
Sold.
Yeah,
I think I know who you're referring to.
That really doesn't narrow it down for me. That's like 80s anime, huge boobs. Oh ho ho, that's like fucking standard.
I know it's standard. It's the one that started that standard, I think.
Heh.
I remember my friends were like, this is the greatest show, and I'm like, this is the most generic show, but I think it's because that one is what set all the genericness.
Big titties are nice.
Yes.
That was very
Yes. In Japan, and nothing's changed. You know, the '80s to now, Japan's not changed. Like Japan has not changed one bit.
I miss High School of the Dead.
They actually have
You
changed
know,
a lot. Because, like,
I mean, well, yeah, one bomb does a lot to the psyche.
one of the things I remember that they pointed out, the guy that made Dan. I don't know how many Dans are in it. He
There's
talked
16.
about the fact that he tried to make something that wasn't an isekai, and immediately was like, "Well, if you made an isekai, we could pay you more money." So he was talking about, it's like, yeah, they used to let you make stories. Everything's now a fucking isekai. Everything's now wish fulfillment or in a high school, and he's like, "This is just fucking weird. We gotta stop."
Yeah, we gotta draw boundaries, guys.
So it has changed a lot. It's become very rolled into itself on what it appeals to.
Hmm.
Doesn't help that a lot of the fucking
that was very
a lot of the isekai animes are just taken from like Korean manhwas.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fact that when we do get good stuff, like finally get adaptations for something, they fucking just drop the bomb on it. Season 3 of One Punch Man.
Final Down was one of the few non-isekais that I respected for a bit. Then they fucked it up.
Yeah. Well, people said the manga's still fucking amazing, despite the anime doing ass. Well, or no, I've heard people say good comparisons where it's like, just watch season 1 of One Punch Man and just think there's nothing else after it.
Yeah.
The local carpenters, despite his fixed scowl.
I mean, that's
Love
basically what I've been
Bears.
doing. I haven't watched anything past that point, so I mean, I've been happy ever since.
So, how do I give this man money? Toronto's have seen better days, needs repairing quick. It actually belonged to the Kingdom of U, which is where this land used to be. The kingdom was destroyed, the technology fix it was lost. Still, the residents here don't have the money to build those new houses. I could try to fix it myself, but need the actual plans from that area to do that. Oh, I need to
Okay,
find these
let's
plans.
see. Go to Cattle Brine and go to Fort Orochi. Oh no, you gotta go to the former U Carpenter in Cattle Brine.
Yeah, Calverin's over here.
And succeeding gets you that man's nut.
Get that man's nut.
Take his nut. You know you want it.
Take his dick
Steal
and
nut.
twist it.
Steal nut.
So the movie, the plot of Nut Job.
God. There's so many bad animations recently.
Yeah. Or it was like the good ones are usually the ones where like the company's like that won't do well. They release it. It did fucking amazing.
Like
Oh,
Mitchell
yeah.
Machines really assumed it was gonna be bad, but it was amazing.
Or K-pop Demon Hunter. Sony was just you could tell they didn't have no faith in it, but when they released it, it did numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure after that one came out, like someone was like, "Get me the
Another one
fucking
I-
person who said no to this."
Yeah. Or another one that I still need to watch, the second Puss in Boots movie.
It is very good.
Yeah, I have to really watch that at some point. Actually, I saw a trailer. Apparently, he's making another movie.
Yeah.
Not Puss in Boots related, but it's like it's just another one made by that same person.
I remember what it was.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just saw it somewhat recently.
Let's work up a nice sweat.
Particio. Why'd you have to put it like that?
The Patricia's a man who knows what he wants.
And he wants to sweat with old men.
Oh yeah, he wants old man Yowie sweat.
Football Yowie swag.
He's afflicted with the yaoi.
You imagine that was a status element? It's like, oh, you've been poisoned by Yao.
You have been controlled by the yaoi.
That'd be funny, honestly, in the game. Like the status effects are Old Man Yaoi Sweat, the Uwu.
This sounds like a Newgrounds game.
We need to make this a Newgrounds game.
But I have the old man here.
No, you just need to get the plans off of him.
Fuck. I just spent $9,000 to get the man. How do I get them off of them?
That is a good question. Part ways.
I just fucking bungled $9,000. God damn it.
Did you save right before you talked to her?
No.
Damn. That wasn't very kawaii desu of you.
I know. It was rather baka vaka.
Uwu.
One moment.
Yeah, no, this is what me, this is what me and Horizon get up to when we're hanging out. We just fucking meme at each other like goddamn, fucking
Like memers.
yes.
Oh, it's only 2,000. I spent 9,000 for no. Oh well. Oh well.
Had to close a window.
And there's an ad.
Little rabbit hole. Went down the other night with some pens. Looking what was it? Castle Crashers released an update for their game where it's like you can make your own characters in it. And we were just going down to like what? The Steam workshop of it, and it was funny. Where like you have cool characters like from games like, you know, like the Cult of the Lamb and stuff like that, you know, all these anime characters and all that stuff. And then you had stuff like Shrek, a literal Pepsi can, and some unhinged ones like Sane and Stalin.
Of course.
Which is funny because one of the like the community feed things was like they had an anime girl, and then right next to them and the other characters was just both of them, fucking Bin Laden and Stalin, as their profiles. It was so funny.
I don't know. Good God.
But I just think that's cool, you know. Still want to Castle Crashers 2 though.
Battle hatchet. Refined sword. I have to knock out this old man.
I love the young peoples.
Maybe not. Now I'm going to knock him out.
Take this. Good night.
Dancer's journal. What the fuck? Sometimes this is my deft. No. Well, I'll continue my training. Together. That was the journal of that brat woman.
Yep. You just found Dulcinea's journal.
Well, time to beat her to death with her own journal.
eater beater. Pumpkin eater.
Ew.
All right, we've made some progress. Now no one's level 30. They're 32.
The progress, the progress intel.
Yes. So we're trying to get everyone up to at least 34, 35. This area's been all right. Let's look at some other spots. This is 34, so it's been really good. Guess just keep going here? Or buy better weapons somewhere? Yes, no, maybe?
Perhaps.
I mean, you could give it a shot and see if you can find better weapons. The decision is yours.
The Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
I did find that movie again.
Yes.
That trailer. Think of the name.
Where's the best weapons market I can reach?
Usually the linking towns.
The Lincoln towns?
The linking towns.
Like over here?
It's like the higher level towns. It's like the ones that are further out. Yeah, like Timberring, for example.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change up the party to our most powerful people and try to run to Timberrain.
Sounds like a good idea.
Huh. I'm not too deep in this video, but apparently, because you know how the next Mario movie is right around the corner, right?
Yeah.
Well, they apparently just revealed, I don't know how true this is.
Yeah, that's
that
major
apparently-
spoilers. By the way, major spoilers they just let out. You okay with spoilers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're okay with
I mean,
spoilers?
it's really a spoiler if they're okay showing it, even though it kind of makes you scratch your head.
They did think they reveal it in one of the early trailers as well.
Yeah, I'm just making sure Monkey thinks okay with spoilers.
Well, this one's
yeah,
more
I
of
don't
like a
give
poster.
I don't give two shits. Yeah, I already saw it.
Apparently, well, I don't know if what he's thinking is the same thing as I'm thinking. Apparently, Star Fox is going to make an appearance in that movie.
His name
Yeah.
is Fox McCloud, you whore.
Well, I will, yeah.
Respect the captain's name. You bitch.
Either way,
Prefer I could just
how
say
the
Fox,
fuck
but
are they
still.
putting Star Fox in this?
It's
Yeah,
a space game.
fucking Star Fox is getting in these movies before Daisy and other characters.
I thought Daisy was in this movie.
No, well, Rosalina, but not Daisy.
I thought Daisy was being played by Wanda Sykes.
No. Well, at least not that I know of.
That would be unique.
I'll stop that.
Fascinating, to say the least.
God damn it. I should have slept. There we go.
Cleaning time. Darkness descends.
Oh, man, going to YouTube is good because it gives me topics. Well, y'all have probably heard, but you know, we lost a certain legend recently.
Who?
I don't think I need to tell you who. Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
Ditto's overrated.
I'm just. Still, I just interesting to bring up. Well, it's interesting that he died. People are still making Chuck Norris memes even after the fact. One of my favorite ones was like, it's like he didn't die, guys. He just was sick of proving that he was unbeatable on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and so on and so forth. But yeah,
If I stumble, I'll get back up.
I hope he had a good life.
yeah,
It seemed to be. Pretty quiet, at
he
least.
was. I mean, he wasn't a horrible person, at least not that I know of.
Yeah, he had a lot of shit views.
God damn it. Not surprised, though.
But don't we all in some ways?
I'll take good care of this.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
And more fucking wolves.
To work.
Every goddamn day, these fucking wolves.
Somehow, woof.
Smite that.
Mark my wolf.
Mark my over.
Now then.
Holy shit. Agnia. Agnia.
Thank you.
There's the end, yeah.
It's begun. Oh boy. It's the Owl Boys. The ones that
Bring it on.
I've been playing on Wednesdays, and now I'm going to kill them.
Burn bright, oh sacred flame.
Goodbye, Owlboy. Oh, they're all fucking dead.
All in a day's work. Howdy there, friend.
More pigs. Okay.
Oh dear. Blaze on.
Time to shine.
Release the Agnia. Holy shit.
My turn. You're too kind.
Holy shit.
Don't
They're all dead.
up.
All of them. Gone. How?
Boom. He murdered you.
The show begins.
More Owlboys. They're all going to die. No.
Murder them all.
This is what it means to be a star.
And then looks like they're getting killed him too.
We'll see what happens. Wow, they didn't instantly die. Tougher than most Owlboys.
Cleaning time. Darkness descends. Overlook.
Bring it on.
It sounded like she was like, holy fuck. And they're all fucking dead.
Maybe next time.
That man, that escalated.
Yep.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
Went too far. Have to go back.
Ready?
Kill more owl people. I feel terrible.
Darkness descends.
Goodbye, bird.
Do not cry for him.
So sorry.
He is bird now.
Here goes.
He is dead now. He's chicken roast
Heh.
beef.
Roast beef. Yummy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at.
What would Otis say?
He says, "Bah!" as he gets hit with a bunch of knives.
Oh, Bobby type shit.
It is so just weird to do that game again after 10 years.
I wasn't expecting
Mhm.
that.
What?
Owlboy.
How's it?
Oh,
how,
yeah. I
how's
didn't
it
see
been
you play
holding up?
that.
One at a time, please.
How does the game hold up?
Pretty good.
What was that
Pretty
about?
well.
I've heard about it. Don't remember what it is. It looked like a side-scrolling thing from the times I was popping in.
It is.
So I went the wrong way.
I am going the wrong way. It's like, you have to go to the southern timber rain.
What?
Where the fuck is the southern timber? Oh my god.
Darkness descends.
Fucking lost.
Now then.
And daggers.
Here goes.
I don't know.
And doom. And they're all dead again.
Maybe next time. Let's have ourselves a showdown.
Wee.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I am really lost in this map.
Could ask for directions, you know.
I think
From all the angry foxes.
I think that's the way to actually check your map. I'm not entirely sure.
What to do?
Maybe.
Darkness descends. Time to shine.
Here comes Agnia.
There.
There's one survivor.
Okay, I think you have to do the comma button.
Comma button? Okay, I'll try that in a second.
I think that's it. I think that should show you the mini map of the area.
Smite that.
Alright.
Map that minis.
That's that.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
Wow.
You said comma?
I think that's it.
That's not
Should be the
working.
button. Should be the button opens up your map. That opens up your regular map.
Opens up the regular map.
Yeah, it's not that. Try apostrophe. It's the one that looks like a comma. The one that goes next to your enter key.
Nope, none of those are doing anything.
Let me see.
I think it's this way.
May I have this dance?
The birds are getting angrier and bigger. Fuck.
Ready?
Oh no.
No, I don't think
We have
there's
to
a
kill
way
Big
on.
Bird.
I don't think there's a way on this one.
Darkness descend.
All right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Very well.
Hey, oh no, it's everything's not fine. Except that chatter clip.
My Betty bed. Relaxing. I don't know.
Let's have a look.
Oh, they don't like the wind. Oh god, Agnia's even more powerful now.
Warmed up.
At this point, give her the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, she would actually do okay with them. Because she was
would
like,
make the-
I want to dance. And then everyone would dance.
No, because if you give her an Infinity Stone, she'll make everything into fucking grease. Or Mama.
You know-
No, actually, no. She would go for Mamma Mia.
You know, another thing, I realize she'd probably get real well with Goro Majima. 'Cause he knows a little bit about dancing for all the right wrong reasons.
Ah, damn it. I hate that song. I hate that my girlfriend made me watch the fucking sequel to that goddamn musical.
Is there any more chocolate, honey? Gabe? Is there any more of that chocolate? Is there any more of that chocolate? Can I have some more chocolate? Yeah. That would be wonderful if you could, but don't feel you have to take like too
Should make our
long
own
on it.
musical.
Thank you.
But what would it be
Alright.
about?
I'm back. Just being a little bastard and be like, Gabe, please, food. And Gabe's like, if you're hungry, you're like, yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Bear.
Food is good, you know.
Yes.
Don't underestimate.
It's always a way to get to someone's heart. Food.
That's one way to kill a bird is with a hail of arrows. Oh no.
Oh, so you don't need a stone? Hmm.
What?
Darkness descend.
Yeah. Two. You know, one stone kills two birds type shit.
I thought you said you don't need us now. I was like, wait, what?
I knew to stay with them.
Discord's trying to fumble my words.
I also have bad hearing.
I knew one day they would abandon us for their rock stock and robots.
Hope you don't mind. Even if I stumble,
With their
you
YouTubes.
back up.
They said AI would replace us. I didn't think it would be that kind of AI.
Sock and bopper. They're more fun than a pillow fight.
My brother has autism moments like that where he'll just sing old ass commercials.
All right.
Are you
This
calling
is
me
where we're going
autistic?
to possibly die.
Is you're right.
No, monkey thief, I'm calling you old.
You son of a bitch. And you won't die here. You can never die. If you're not in Canada, you only die for real if you die in Canada.
Can't die because we're Sonic heroes.
I want to punch
We're near
you.
Portland. Fantasy Portland.
Fantasy Portland.
Final Fantasy Portland.
Could you imagine? Now that sounds like a fucking obscure Newgrounds game right there.
Oh my god!
I look back, there's an ad, so I'll have to take a guess what happened.
You can see it in...
Stream.
Or I'm streaming it.
Oh, touche. I forgot, I'm slow.
The biggest chickens of all.
Where was
I hate them.
That
Ultra
is a
Death
big chicken.
Ultra Death Chicken.
The Bird King. I don't like the Bird
Ultra,
King.
Mega Ultra Death Chicken.
Ikabokum.
Wow, that's racist.
Probably.
I'm offended. I'm so offended. I'm gonna take your wallet.
Why does it say 3 above everything? Is it how many times I have to live?
I was thinking, oh, yeah,
Before I die? Fuck.
before she dies.
Yeah.
I got more grit. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Thanks, Particio. The winds of favor blow.
Oh, I'm doing no damage. Oh, I'm fucked.
You can always run from the fight.
Cleaning time.
Probably will.
I sometimes forget that's an option in these games.
There's no shame in running like a bitch.
Unable to escape? Fuck. Yeah, we're getting out of here.
Ready?
Let's skedaddle out of there. Just whoop whoop whoop.
Unable to escape. Particio.
I'm like this.
Hold your horses.
Holy shit. Okay, fuck that. We're not ready for that. What the fuck were those birds?
Octoroks.
What happened to their faces? They were like fucked up.
They melted.
Why are the birds
you-
melting?
It's like when
These
you
melt-
melt a toy.
Things melt sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like so is people.
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
people's
yeah.
mixes melt.
Yeah, when you leave them outside for too long.
I hate this.
Well, depends. If they're light enough, they just burn and turn extra crunchy.
Mm.
Should we, now that we have a team
Cannibals
that's
we
all
like.
36s, should we try taking on that goon again?
I say take on whoever the fuck you want, because
The
right now you have,
Gooner Man.
because right now you have Veronica and you have the assistant to take on. Or you could go for somebody else's story. You honestly have a lot of fucking options right now. Go ahead, Billy.
That's something this game don't lack. Options.
Your face is an option.
Yeah. All right, it's time.
It's go time. Just be sure to save.
I did.
Good.
Time to clean up the filth.
Time to smack these suckers around.
Too slow.
So sorry.
God damn it. Stop it.
Bring it on. Burn bright, oh sacred flame.
Burn them all. Good.
What to do? Heavy-footed, aren't you?
This is like the good team. Whereas, like, the other team keeps fucking dying to the most random bullshit. And I'm so tired of their shenanigans.
Hope you don't mind. Sorry.
See, like, these guys kill everything quickly. Why is it that they get the proper equipment when the other group doesn't?
Hmm.
Out of there, man.
God damn it. I hate these giant toothy things.
Cleaning time. Heavy-footed, aren't you? Now then. Surprise!
shit. There we go.
Maybe next time.
There's almost to the save point. More of the toothy worms. I hate these so much.
What to do? Heavy-footed, aren't you?
Time to shine. Surprise. Sorry.
You want to hear a crazy story I heard the other day?
Oh,
It's about like, I don't know if you all saw, it was about a bunch of like dogs being recorded on the side of a highway, and it just
I saw that.
like a whole bunch of dogs. But turns out those bunch of dogs were apparently escaping from a truck because people who were kidnapping them from their people were gonna
aw.
eat them. They make them into food.
What? No.
I thought they were just stealing them just because they were pure breeds.
No, that's apparently they're more malicious than that.
No,
God
It was a
damn
lot of dogs too. Holy shit.
it was 7.
Well, it's a lot, but yeah, no.
Found you.
That was one just wacky thing to read about.
Yeah, that would surprise me too.
Well, if it isn't the little dance.
Then I found out it's like
floor.
it was the Chinese thing, and I'm like, you know what? I guess that kind of checks up a
Come
bit.
for an autograph?
Ugh. Just one of those situations where you're just like, I know it's not the everyday thing, but god damn it. Don't
You know-
kidnap random people's dogs and eat them, no matter where you're from.
Also, apparently kidnapping is just a long history of China. Another thing I wish I didn't find out were
Quite the fan.
apparently there was
All the way out
a
here.
black market for in China where like people can like ask for like say you get a daughter but you actually want a son. So the logical thing is you go on this black market thing and people would steal other people's babies.
What the
I
fuck?
came here to stop you from
Yeah, I
destroying
wish I
the
didn't read up on that. I found that out because there was one video of a woman who sadly had her baby literally kidnapped because of one of these black market things. And she's basically dedicated her whole life to finding said son. Kind of had hopelessness, but then started helping out like other people find their lost kids and being successful. But then she did get to reunite with her son in the end.
That's
Obviously,
good.
it's not her because the sad reality is like yeah, that's technically your son, but they were raised by someone else, and that's the legality of it. Sadly, but she's happy knowing like he's okay and like he's still there. You know what I mean?
Dulcinea land.
Remember this boss fight? Kill her fast and kill her as fast as possible because the longer
Yep.
she
Yeah.
lives, the more turns she gets.
Shoot her as many times as you can aim.
Yep.
Punch her in the dick
Has
repeatedly.
quite the nice
Yeah.
feel to it, no?
Damn, she has a penis.
You know, in the modern era, anyone can.
It will
I'm just
be
thinking of the
a
Konosuba clip now.
paradise built in honor.
Why do you think she has those thick
I'm
pants?
giving these people
Support.
something to be proud of. They should be thanking.
Must be tiny if it's not bulging out much.
But isn't
It's
this
really
your
strong
hometown?
fabric.
Oh. Oh, that outline? That's her dick. Thought that was her leg? No.
No,
It's her
Your
third
show's
leg.
for me, little
that's the
girl.
club.
That's her ultimate power. She just unleashes the monster.
This is no home of mine.
Sounds like a very inappropriate turn-based hentai game,
My very
Probably.
first memory.
which I feel like I've seen something like that before.
There's so
Well, the
many
fir-
bad hentai games. Not that I was expecting that there'd be many good ones,
Yeah, it's
But
like
there's so
yeah,
many of
that
them.
doesn't mean they're good.
but it's like they're
Rest in
particularly
the
bad.
written re-
Why? Just put a bit of joy
but
into
one
it.
day,
I don't know. It's kind of weirdly entertaining, just like how porn acting is just funny.
I hate acting in porn. It's like, so it's like, yes, I'm really gonna put this guy who takes 3 dicks is a fucking virgin. It's like not even fucking believable.
No, my favorite ones are the ones where they actually have a plot and makes you think like, man, I just wanted to jerk off, man. Why do you make me emotional?
I wish to dance upon it.
You're just like going, I'm very conflicted. but happily conflicted.
It's like you ever just hate when your hentai gives you an existential crisis. Couldn't be me.
All
That's the
right.
thing about anime, because they just conflict you.
Do we-
Or Japan might as well be the
I trained every
textbook
day
definition of
before I
like,
left.
if it's a concept, they'll do it, even though it should not be a thing.
Wait for me, Lila.
Bring it on.
That's a good thing, you know. At least keeps everything fresh.
Yeah.
Then again, I always liked anime because well, for the most part, they're not afraid of taking risks. I can tell you that much.
We'll find out what's her weakness. Daggers. Lots of daggers.
Ready?
Hmm.
Basically, keep stabbing and don't stop.
Being a
That's
decent
right.
human being.
You're too kind. What to do? You're too kind.
Alright. Hope you don't mind.
There we go. Deploy the Agnia.
What to do? You're too kind.
It's my turn now. Hope you don't mind.
All right.
Oh dear.
Let's have a look.
49,000. So we took off 10,000
I'm just getting warmed
out
up.
of her 60,000.
That's good.
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Hot, eh? Very well.
One moment.
Let's have a look.
All right. Axes. Don't got none, but that's fine.
You're too kind.
I'm just getting warmed up. Don't underestimate. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Hot, eh?
Alright. Hope you don't mind.
Cleaning time. You're too kind.
Our turn.
I'm just
All
getting
right.
warmed
We
up.
just
Also-
gotta smash. Yeah.
So how's the weather been, boyos?
It's been
Nice.
unusually rainy here. Normally the rain
You
starts
know
in
what?
June.
You know what? Same. Weirdly enough. And not just rain, just thunder and lightning too.
Yeah.
Very, very frightening.
Like one, especially one night, like a week ago, we're like
Thank
playing some
you.
Arc Raiders, and man, the thunder was scary. Like you thought, like, man, is there a tornado coming?
Muchas gracias.
It's weird. Like
Gabe made me
the times where you
hamburgers.
think my power's gonna go out, it doesn't go out. Like when it's doing that. But one night where everything seemed normal, power goes out,
Yeah.
or not even my power, my internet. Especially when I'm streaming. I hate when that happens. Where I'm streaming, I just want to enjoy some video games. Nope.
My turn. You're too kind.
Now then.
Gabe made me ham rolls.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Wait, I thought vegans weren't supposed to touch ham.
I'm not kosher.
I said vegan.
That's not kosher.
Gabe's not vegan. Gabe generally eats very little meat, but every once in a while he does. So he's mostly vegetarian.
Mm.
The easiest way to put it is this. If he's presented with meat, there's a small chance, but a very small chance he'll eat it. Whereas, if it was just me and him, we wouldn't be buying much meat, if any meat at all.
So question. It's like, they're slight vegan, but is there one thing that's like, you know what? I can't be partial vegan. That's still pretty fire.
I don't know.
He's also being pescatarian like my sister is.
Yeah.
Gabe's gonna get arrested by the vegan police.
Which pescatarian I don't mind because I actually like fish.
Yeah.
I don't think I just could go straight just vegetables and all that shit, you know? I couldn't. Would drive myself crazy.
For me, I am eating less meat because turns out that's a huge link in my family to cancer. And for Gabe, it's just a texture thing.
One is family generations. One is autism or ADHD type thing.
Yep.
Question: has Gabe ever tried scallops before?
I don't know. I
No,
don't think
no.
Gabe has eaten much fish.
He might like those.
Maybe.
I don't know. Fish is one of those things where, like, you either like it or you fucking hate it.
I really don't like fish, but I've been learning it's been mostly mental. So recently, I tried a bite of a fish stick for the first time since I was 7. I'm like, these aren't bad. I had fish and chips. I'm like, this ain't bad. I am no longer... The good news was, in the past, if I had a tiny bit of fish, I would immediately feel sick after within 10 minutes. Because my friend's like, you ate the fish, you're going to die.
Also, I don't think I would, like, if I'm going to try fish for the first time, I don't think the thing I would be like, oh yeah, fish.
Fish and chips is pretty good.
No, I meant fish stick. Well, fish and chips, yeah, but fish sticks? So every
Yeah.
time I think of that, I just think the frozen.
Oh no,
kind,
that's the thing is,
like, you know.
I had a bad fish stick as a child. That's what set this all off. God damn it.
Sure. Well, when I was younger, I was eating calamari.
Oh dear. Flames burn bright.
Cleaning time. As swift as a snake. You're too kind. Ready? You're too kind.
And then there's air breathers, you know, the people who just don't need any of that stuff.
Air beavers?
Sure, yeah, let's go. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I heard.
Air breathers, but yeah, air breathers. That sounds more interesting as a topic.
You're too kind.
I mean,
It's my turn now.
beavers are pretty cute.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some cute ones. It's like, why is it always the cute ones that have really fucked up? I'm looking at you, otters. No, same with dolphins. Dolphins are really interesting creatures too.
Whirlwind blow.
No,
Where was I?
that wasn't 1,000.
Actually, this is not a topic. I told to someone else where it's like, but I thought it'd be interesting to bring up here. Should an ending to a series really affect the overall quality of something in general?
Yeah.
You know, aka like, you know, Game of Thrones.
I think it does. Should it? I don't know if it should, but it does. And I think that if a show is able to keep its quality, it should be praised for it. But I think most
Right.
shows sadly end because they ran out of time and quality.
Right. But I've also heard the topic where it's like, But people said, yeah. Was those last 2 seasons fucking awful? Yes, but people said it's still worth watching most of what the first couple seasons were, you know? Despite all that, you know? But at the same time, it does kind of like go in your brain where it's like, yeah, but like, it'd be nice if it just ends good, you know? It doesn't have to be amazing, you know, right? It's just like, if it just like, boom, it ended good, you know? It doesn't have to be something spectacular, you know?
Oh, the Belgians begun.
Agnia.
The Belgians.
You can break it pretty easily though.
Really? How?
Oh shit, no. Oh, never mind. You're screwed.
That's what it seems to be, yeah.
Just try to heal up as much as you can and defend.
You're too kind.
Because we definitely got a lot further than before.
Don't underestimate. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
I mean, do you have an all heal grape? Or an all healing... Actually, no, revive. And then use the basket.
Don't say it.
Yep.
My audience awaits.
You might be able to survive it with minimal casualties.
Here you go.
I owe you.
We'll see what happens.
My turn now.
Because it's Partition I'm worried about.
Just start smacking the bitch.
That's the plan.
You won't lay down, Madame Dulcinea. Particio.
Ensnare, nice. Oh, double action, nice, nice, nice.
Watch me. You're too kind. My turn.
You can follow up with a healing grape.
Good idea.
Hang in there.
Thank you kindly, Frone. Oh dear. Atone for your sins. You won't be needed. Bring it on.
You should have fire.
Yep.
Ah, that's I ain't one for holding back.
Make her into spicy as fuck meatball.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Particio. Here you go.
Thank you kindly, Agnia.
My turn. Hang in there.
Many thanks. Here goes. Ah, that's
She's red.
where was I? Ah! Flames burn bright.
Oof.
Fuck. Fuck.
Sounds like a time in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
You can break her. You got 8 turns.
Break your
Dronic
stance.
Dronic can HP free for the death.
Yep.
You're too kind.
Yeehaw! Don't underestimate. Ah, that's
Now then. This is what it means to be a star. Hope you don't mind.
My turn. You're too kind.
here goes.
Come on, please.
Now
Come
then.
on, Agnia.
Hope you don't mind. This is your chance.
That was so goddamn close.
What to do?
Use your skill that does more damage if she attacks first.
Oh yeah, the surprise attack.
Yeah.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
I'm just getting warmed up. Here's a pick-me-up.
I appreciate it, Particio.
It's my turn now. Hope you don't mind.
Very well. Fear not, I will keep you from harm.
Nice.
All right. Ow. Stop it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Here's a pick-me-up.
Many
The items are definitely helping. The better equipment is
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
helping because
What
you're
to do?
able to take a punch.
You're too kind.
There we go. Holy shit. Let's fucking go.
All tidied up.
Oh!
It's a beautiful day.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Redemption.
Why is it auto playing? Shit. How do I make it stop? Just like around the
Uh,
answers. Go, you.
Left, right, left, right.
Put smiles on people's faces, yes? What nonsense. I danced to prove myself to the world, to gain the people's recognition. I thought only of my own happiness.
Agni's gonna crash out.
You're Kwani's daughter, aren't you? I suppose you're faithfully following her teachings, then.
I am.
You're such a fool. Though I cannot deny even the smallest bit of interest in you.
Is this an invitation?
It's a cease and desist.
The Festival of Grace.
It's the main event of the Grand Gala. Very few dancers have the privilege of performing in it. We can settle this there.
They're gonna fight in the middle of the fucking opera? Baller.
Cut
The
loose.
crowd will
Cut
decide
loose.
which
Something,
of us
something
is the
come
true
loose.
star.
That's fine with me.
forward to it already. Until then, I leave this little heap of huts in your hands. We're leaving, Veronica. Tonight's show was brought to you by me, Dulcinea Lucille.
Whatever, Dulcie.
I shall await you on the stage.
So Horizon, how does it feel to be a winner?
Much better than losing.
Dulcinea's gone.
Amazing, really.
I can't thank you enough, miss.
I'm just glad everyone's all right.
Oh no! Look! Mother's statue. It's in pieces. Our hope.
Lila!
What's wrong with all of you? Don't you get tired of being gloomy all the time?
Oh no. She's getting the brain virus. She's going to speed.
Oh no.
What are you talking about, Lila?
If you're looking for hope, it's right here. I'll be your new hope.
And then Disneyland bombed this place.
Disneyland took offense to that.
Lila!
Lila.
Lila.
Why, Lila, I had no idea you were a lesbian.
Lila! She's dancing.
God damn it. Every time I'm like, this is actually a really good story. And then this shit happens. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's fine.
No, we can deal with it. We have
Can't believe
technology.
it.
It's okay. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me.
It bothers me a lot.
Lila!
You had one job, bitch. One fucking job. This is the first time we actually saw her dancing
Mm-hmm.
and singing.
She's trying to find her song. I like the fact that there's a giant street ball, and everyone's like, "Yeah, dancing, woo!" Nobody got shanked. That's surprising.
Sadly.
Whoa.
Thank you, Agnia. You helped me discover something important. Were you able to find something too? I was. I found...
This nice hat. Shoes.
Really? I'm glad it wasn't just me then. When I dance, my heart feels warm.
That's concerning. If you can feel your heart, you're
That's-
having a problem.
That's called acid reflux.
All the bad thoughts in my head disappear. And I'm filled with happiness.
That's the cocaine.
Those are beautiful words, Lila. From now on, I'm going to share this happiness with the whole town.
That's good.
Thank you, Lila. Again? What are you thanking me for?
You've made me cry.
I should get going. Agnia!
It's a lovely night out there. Well, yeah.
Lila. Let's meet again someday.
You make a dream game every time someone says Lila's name.
Also, you can say with Agnia.
Agatha, always watching Agatha.
Agatha Christie's Big Bash Ballroom.
Fun fact, Agatha Christie also had an artifact in the warehouse.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
It was a big
predicted
button.
it predicted doom.
Every time you pressed it, you get a sandwich. The sandwich though,
Doom?
is randomized.
Doom?
And it
It's-
covers the
it's-
memories are left
It
behind.
outlines dark fire.
A young girl hopes for the future. A traveling dancer keeps her stories close to her heart. She makes her way to the Grand Gala. End of chapter 4. Oh my god. That fight was bullshit, but at least we got through it this time. I'm going to take
Yeah.
a 5-minute break to just cry and then use the bathroom.
Gabe holding her eyes, and it's like, it's okay, you know, it's fine. He really hurt me.
Dude, this lady, and it was playing fucking bullshit.
Like, and there's Agatha, she just doesn't shut up about dancing and shit. And like,
And everything gets better when she spins, but except for not for me. Ah!
but I can't complain too much because she really just fucks people's days up, you know? It's really interesting, actually. Stops
No,
crying.
she
She's
just
like, you know what?
she fucking kills people with those thighs. Everyone's like, haha,
just
crush
keep
me,
going up.
mommy. And then Agnes shows up and goes, I've killed 15,000 enemies. What will
And
you
yet she's
do?
the nicest out of all of them.
Yeah, she's like, haha, hee hee. Die.
Die.
Alright, so I'll
So
be
who
right
gave
back.
Agatha a gun?
Thank you, honey. Delicious. Very good. I am going to grab one of the little chocolate sticks. Would you like one? I have returned.
Woo, our savior. He did it. He did the thing and the stuff. How does it feel, Horizon of Gaming?
It feels good.
Good response. Does that mean Horizon's going pro now?
Oh yeah.
Taking them to the fucking major leagues.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Okay. Now, what's the next mission we can do?
To the bar and drink.
This one was bullshit, but we could maybe do it. Let's try it.
Back if anyone's here.
At it. We're gonna try to do
Salutations.
Partitios again.
Okay.
They like pistachios.
Pistachio nut.
What's this now?
Can't smell nutrition without nut.
Correct.
Weather's all wrong for a fog bank to roll on through. Whoa there. Elrond's manor's gone white as a ghost. What in tarnation's going on?
Hey, Partitia, it's pretty steamy. You should take off your shirt and coat.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, we need plot convenience.
It's even misty inside.
The fuck?
This fog, it ain't right. Dang, fog's everywhere.
Master Torticio.
Come on, Partitia, I already offered to take off the shirt once.
Mhm.
You all right? Stay with me,
Plot
fella.
can be.
You remember to swap out teammates?
Man. He appeared
I
out of
had
the
not.
mist with a strange
Shit.
device. He attacked me.
Well, you can have
That's
overpowered people,
wrong.
you can have
Where
underpowered
did he
people.
go?
They'll balance each other out.
This is the good squad.
Master Alron's room. I failed him. I should have stopped the intruder. Porticio, please.
Leave it to me. I'll deal with that suspicious sneak. Hold on, Elrond. I'm coming.
Because yeah, I have Temenos, Agnia, and Throne. They're pretty good, but yeah, they are kind of overlapping each other a lot.
Want me to tell you what this guy's weak to?
Yes, at least the steam engine.